Hey, 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 what do you say? Take a look at this. It's a game that is not regionally blacked out. So today we have ourselves an actual game stream for an actual hockey game. We're not actually just, doing the hype stream anymore. We actually have a thing going on here. So, 18 beautiful people here in the chat checking it out so far. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We're going to be watching Game 2 of Winnipeg versus Montreal, and I'm looking forward to a very good one right here. So, yeah, we're here a little bit before the game is going to start, so we're going to get the people filling in, we're going to have the audience established, and then we're going to actually have the game here. Jaybird, Zed, what's going on? Uncle Staley, and you guys have to tank for Laffy. Wait, that was a while ago, sorry. ND35, what's going on? Sunic, City Beats, Jaybird, Zed, Kroll X, how you doing? Popeye, Al, what's going on, guys? City Beats, I almost have 1,000 views on a video, yet only 32 subs. That's awesome. Go Habs, go. Hi, my Maui dude. How you doing, man? ND35, Habs need to revamp. Habs are so mid. I hope the Jets win the cup. Thomas Borderlow is a stud in the NCAA. Yeah, Thomas Borderlow has been doing really well, man. He's been doing really, really well for the University of Michigan over there. Oh, hey, Lego, I came on early. X2 Games, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Thanks so much for hanging out with us here in the stream. Who's my favorite team? My favorite team is the Vancouver Canucks, but the Habs are my second favorite team. So we're here watching the game because obviously, I want to support the boys. I want to actually participate in watching these games when they happen live because I actually have access to watching it legally now, I guess. So that's very good. Jimbo, bruh, says, hi, what's going on, Jimbo? How are you doing? Max, how are you doing as well? Nice to see you in here. But, yeah, I can't wait to see what happens this time around, man. I can't wait to see what happens. We actually do have ourselves pretty good matchup, I guess, because the Habs are kind of struggling as of late. Hate to talk about the Canucks in a Habs stream, but with the defense looking good recently, what is the goal to fix this offseason? Money allocation. The bottom six, the depth, it's not good. This is a pretty crucial game for the Habs and the Jets. If the Habs win, they'll only be a point behind the Jets for third in the division, and if the Jets win, they'll be 5 points ahead of Montreal. That is a very good point. Very good point. You want to see competitive games in, we're 2 days away from March, so I guess March is the cutoff here that we're actually seeing this stuff. So yeah, Dubois killing it, good trade. Yeah, he's been really good, man. He absolutely killed Vancouver the other night, so that's really good to see for a Jets team that definitely shelled out a lot of assets to get him. Hey, Lego, would you trade Crosby for Eichel? If I had Crosby and I would acquire Eichel, I would do it. If it was the other way around, no, I wouldn't trade Eichel for Crosby. The Canucks, yeah, City Beats. It is the Canucks. Are they gonna choke tonight? Probably, but we're gonna do like they're just not too feel good. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Uncle Staline. Are they gonna choke tonight? Probably, but we're gonna do like they're not just to feel good. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I apologize. I want to see the Send in the playoffs. The Sens? Yeah, I want to see the Sens in the playoffs too. Remember when the Habs were one of the best teams in the league? Yeah, I do remember when the Habs were one of the best teams in the league. I was out there, on the bandwagon for sure. But, yeah. It's crazy how quickly that disappeared. Canucks are trash this year. Everyone can beat them. Yeah, you're right. Are you a little sick? No, I'm not a little sick. I'm just fine right now. Off-brand Phil. Oilers sad hours. Yeah, you guys, that's a tough one to the Leafs, eh? You guys get the goals against from the Mariners and the Spetzas out there, so you're really going for it there. Honestly, what's more likely for the playoffs, the Sens or the Canucks? The way the Sens have been playing, I honestly would not be surprised if the Sens finished higher than the Canucks in the standings. That's kind of how I feel. Playoffs, I don't know. It depends on how Calgary does. But you know what? There's definitely a good a momentum swing for Ottawa. It's just if you want to make the playoffs, you have to beat out one of Montreal or Winnipeg or Edmonton. And I don't know how likely that is. Maybe Montreal, if they start falling off a little bit more, we could see how things go there. But, I do think the Sens have a good chance at being higher than the Canucks. That's just my opinion, but yeah. If the Sens can constantly win for a while, they can maybe reach 4th or 3rd. Yeah, is that awesome? Yeah, great point. If they can consistently win. All it takes is one good win streak, right? That's all it takes. And all it takes for a team to falter is one bad losing streak, which is what the Habs have been going through right now. If anyone noticed, there's been no hype around Askarov. I think a lot of that has to do with the World Juniors and the fact that he wasn't great there. Hey, Lego, who's winning this one? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. We know the Habs need to bounce back, and we have Jake Allen in net, so that's a really good sign. It's just, you really have to be putting the pressure on there if you're Montreal, because this is a team that definitely hasn't been the most stable as of late. Thomas Bordeleau has a higher ceiling than Caulfield. I mean, Caulfield got a hat trick today. He's the first one in the NCAA to 20 goals. Thank you very much. So I don't know. Likely the Sens will at max reach 4th. Yeah, max 4th. Like, I don't see them beating 2 of Winnipeg or Edmonton in the standings, but 1, you could, if you twisted my arm, you could probably convince me. Who is that Kevin Bieksa has on his, nightstand, or on his, little thing behind him with the Manitoba Moose jersey? I can't see that properly. Danton Heinen was scratched for the Ducks tonight. Foreshadowing. Oh, man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that actually is the case here. But you know what? We've got 48 beautiful people here checking out the stream. However, that like button, it's only been hit 7 times. So guys, if you can do me a favor, let's see if we can get to 15 likes. Double that up over here before the game even begins. It's Winnipeg, Montreal, game number 2, coming up here after the commercial break. We're here doing the live stream on YouTube, and we've got a whole bunch of great people here checking it out and hanging out with us. Allen overpriced. Honestly, it kind of feels that way. Do you think Caulfield will be on the Habs this year? I do think so. If you're talking about 2021, whether it's in April or it's in October, I think Caulfield is coming to Montreal. What's the hype on Byfield? It's been kind of slow because in the AHL, you have some really good performances out of all the rookies over there. So Kaliev's been doing well. Madden's been doing well. Akil Thomas has been doing well too. So there's a lot more hype around everybody in there. And plus, let's say for example, Trevor Zegras. Zegras in the AHL was like the number 1 point scorer for a few weeks before he got sent up to the NHL and he scored a shootout goal. So the hype for Byfield hasn't really been there, mostly because I think people are focusing on a lot of other players. But I don't think that should take away from the quality of a player that is Quinton Byfield. What trade affected the Canucks the most? How about not trades? How about trades that the Canucks didn't do? Like, for example, they didn't trade Radim Verbata. They didn't trade Dan Hamhuis. They didn't make these moves that would have given them the ability to actually go younger and go progressing forward in the way they wanted to go. And then they just go away for free agency, that's kind of the most important thing that I see. Because when it comes to the trades that the Canucks have made, Benning makes very little trades. He doesn't trade often. So when he does, it's usually a really big deal. He's been not terrible with the trades. Like, Branson for Pearson, okay, that's a pretty alright trade. Miller for the first, it was reckless, but hey, it paid off. And you know what? There is indeed a whole bunch of value to how... I guess when you talk about which trades that have affected the Canucks the most, I guess the JT Miller one on paper because it was an indication of where the team wanted to be. Borderlow is leading the freshman scorers in the NCAA. Who remembers Caulfield just waiting to get drafted? Me. I remember that. I remember watching it. He was getting so angsty because, first it was Jack Hughes that went off the board. Then next up it was Turcotte. After Turcotte, you wait a while, and all of a sudden, okay, Zegras is there. And then around the range that you think Caulfield is going to go, it all of a sudden goes Knight, and then York, and then Caulfield afterwards. So he was the 6th guy in that sequence. And yeah, it doesn't feel good, man. Doesn't feel good. What do I use to watch the game? I'm using the TV. Yeah, the TV. There's no regional blackout this time, so we're good. Favorite goalie not named Wallstead in the 2021 draft? Honestly, Ray Bro, I'm not sure. I don't really know anything about goalies this year, aside from Wallstead. Virtanen and a 5th for Heinen. I don't know if I want to trade a pick, but you know what? If it means getting off of a 1-year contract or on an extra year of Virtanen, I would honestly be kind of game, to be honest. Would you be a fan of the Virtanen for Heinen trade? I honestly would be, yeah. Elliot Friedman today during the intermission said Virtanen for Heinen is most likely not to happen than to happen. Oh my gosh. Elliot Friedman, man, why do you have to do this? Do I prefer Robertson or Caulfield? I'd say Caulfield, but it's really close. 17 likes, ND35. Yes, there we go. That is awesome. 20 likes, apparently. Lego when Askarov gets good and Walsall gets good, it's going to be a good game when they play. Yeah, it's really going to be a good game when they play. Hopefully by the time that happens, we don't have these, like, weird divisions anymore, so we can actually get this talent, like, spreading throughout the entire league, pretty much. Love that Jets logo in your thumbnail. Hey, thanks, man. It's a great logo. I love this as well. I think Byfield is that hit or miss. Most likely a hit type guy that went power forward center that everyone may want one day. Yeah, I think so. Byfield's gonna be really good. Like I've been on the Byfield train the entire time. The past like 3 years literally. Back in high school, in grade 12, like I was making videos about Byfield. And I'm done college now. So like, you know, I'm not gonna jump off this Byfield train. If Montreal wants to win, they need to pressure the Jets' defense in the neutral zone. Nico and Beaulieu are prone to collapse under pressure in the neutral zone, especially. Well, let's just hope that for the Jets' sake, they don't play Nico and Beaulieu all too much, because we know Paul Maurice just loves giving the playing time to the players that absolutely deserve it, right? But what's going on, Peg City Hockey? Thanks for being here, man. Fellow hockey YouTubers over here in the scene. Would you pick Demko or Holtby? I'd go Demko. The Jets have been very good at puck possession the last few games. So pressure them in the corners and play physical hockey. It's going to be a good game, Gio. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Because power forward centers are quite rare. They are rare these days. They are. I like Ehlers. Hope we can see him with an orca on his chest in his career. Oh, man, I don't know. Unless it's Virtanen for Ehlers, I don't know if the Jets would ever part with that. Don't the Panthers have like 4 great goalies in the system? Yeah, they have Devin Levi. They have Spencer Knight. They have Montembeault. And I guess Bobrovsky. No, just kidding. Not Bobrovsky. But yeah. Living in Winnipeg, living down the street from Bell MTS Place, I sure miss going to games. Jumbo, jet dog, and a beer. Yeah, that sounds great, man. That's like the vibes right there, you know? Like overpriced beer, you get the hot dogs, you walk back into your seat during the intermission, you're watching whatever it is they're doing on the ice to keep the fans entertained while the game isn't going on. And then when everybody comes back out, you know, you're just chowing down on your grub. Anyone want to trade in hot PS4? Fire Virtanen. BJ Ballin, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Nucks should make a splash for a good, at least top 4 D-man or just tank. Well, apparently they want a nice top 9 forward, under 25 years old. So, you know, we'll see what happens there on that front. Hey, Lego, I'm in Montreal. It's 10 p.m. Oh, man, yeah, it is pretty late over there for you guys, eh? Because we're actually having a 7 p.m. Pacific game here. So really good for you guys. Or for us here, at least. Luke Hughes, not Logan Hughes. The Canucks would have to give up at least a third to get Heinen. Need Scheifele to step up for my fantasy. Scheifele's been doing really well. I don't know what you're on, man. Scheifele's got like one of the top point streaks in the league, I think. If you think Bergevin will be out at the end of the season, it depends on what happens with this team at the moment. Like, look at the last 5 games. Mark Scheifele's at 10 points and 5 goals. Like, I think Scheifele's been fine for your fantasy team, man. Do you see the Oilers got clapped and McDavid looks so sad? I didn't see McDavid getting sad. That's something that kind of escaped me, but you know what? I'll buy it. Who's the best Tkachuk brother? I think Brady's kind of on the up and up. Matthew's in a weird spot because I think everybody kind of saw the reports that his team doesn't like that he plays the way he does. Sup, Lego, Salty Wings, and Avs fan. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Saddle Dome Happy Hour beer, secretly smaller than the real beer, and a nice poutine. Really? It's smaller. Oh, boy. Lego Montembeau is going to get released on Florida. He's going to want a lot of money. Oh, I see. The mosquitoes are the size of a fist in Manitoba. Really? That's pretty big mosquitoes over there. Thoughts on the HUT event? I like it, you know? I like the fact that in Hockey Ultimate Team, EA is actually giving players incentive to play the game. And not just, play the game to get good rewards and get gold players and trade for collectibles, but actually play the game, actually get goals, actually get shutouts, because they're giving you a free MSP player for when you do all that. That is really good, because they hadn't, it's been stale. It's been stale the entire time leading up to this, because it's always the same. You work for MSPs and gold collectibles over and over and over again. Now there's actually an incentive. There's a reward for playing the game. And I've been actually grinding out HUT the past 24 hours, just playing rookie squad battles games, winning my games 75-0, because I want to get goals to get myself that, 94 overall MSP. I don't have an MSP on my team. I have 10 synergies active, almost 10. I'm at I think 7, but with 2 extra players, I'm going to get up to 10. I'm at 7 to 10-ish synergies active, and I've just been trying to do this because I don't have an MSP on my team yet. So, I like the event that they have. I really do. Evgeny Svechnikov scored 2 goals in his first game this year. Oh, that's really good. Living up to the hype. Didn't Benning call every team for a top 9 forward? Yeah, apparently. My fantasy has McDavid, Marner, Pavelski, and I traded for Matthews. I'm blessed. That is great, William Bennett. How do you get that? Prediction for the Stanley Cup? I don't know. Tampa? Until the Canucks do better, it's going to stay Hughes. Nice Legos making a Habs game live stream. That's what we needed to win. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. We've been out here watching the Habs lose these games over and over and over again, so we'll see. I'm in Toronto, same time zone as Montreal. Lucky I don't have school tomorrow. That's good for you, man. Same, it's a good event. Owen Power or Brand Clark? I'd go Clark. Hey, Lego, my goalies and fantasies are selling -20 the past week. Oh, boy. Do you think there would have been a management season if there wasn't? I'm not sure. Not sure. It's going to be Jack until Vancouver does better. I got to say Clark. Yeah, I got to say Clark as well, man. Firstly, the right-handed defense. I like that. Secondly, there are some things about Owen Power that are... at his best, he's really, really good, but the problem is, how often do you get his best? I think Canucks should acquire Oh, man. From the Rangers to dump Cap or receive a package back. I don't know, man. On a pure hockey numbers point of view, I guess it would make sense if you're doing this for, the money or whatever, but, I don't think the Canucks are really, they're really passionate about having good characters in their locker room and in their organization, so I don't know if a Tony DeAngelo would fall under that. I'm not sure. Management change. Oh, that's what you're saying. I'm not sure. Wait, Lego, weren't you taking a break from the NHL HUT games? Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. It's been a while, so I got it back, but I'm not grinding it the same way that I did before. It's definitely not taking over my life like it had been. Oh, we need to update the sub goal. Right, I completely forgot. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Toronto rigged against Montreal. Is Jack Campbell a starter next year? I'm not sure. Maybe New York would do D'Angelo for Louis? Oh, boy. When's the thumbnail tutorial coming? Did I say I was going to do that? I don't know if I said I was going to do that. I don't know if I want to do that, because it gets really wonky when I try to record my, my screen. Okay, 03/01 2021. Alright, so this is indeed our sub goal. We are 59 subs away in about 23-ish hours before we hit our goal of the month, which was to hit 23,750. So if you're here, you're brand new, you're checking out the channel, you like what you see all the other stuff we do. We upload videos every single day about different NHL topics. Feel free to go over there, help us out, and check out the channel and subscribe, because we do make videos every single day talking about different NHL things. So, I'm not saying we'll ever play him. I see what you're saying there. It's just really, like, I don't know if the Canucks would be bold enough to do that, you know? Like, it's a really bold move to acquire a guy and just not play him. Acquire him strictly for the purposes of being an asset monetary-wise. Especially if he's a guy that is probably capable of playing in the NHL, right? X2 Games, fellow Torontarian. Like, you should do a setup tour or a video making process. Oh, the video making process is really boring, to be honest. I don't know if you guys would want to see that. Is this game actually streaming here tonight? Well, the game is in the national anthems right now. They've got a nice guitar guy with some pretty cool tattoos doing it. That's a good jersey, too. Hockey Fights Cancer. Support the cause. Evan Rogalski is his name. Ladies and gents, my B-Day is in 4 hours, Calgary time. Al, early happy birthday to you. You didn't watch the Rangers this year. He is not an NHL level D-man. Okay, I take that back then. I take that back. Cole Caulfield got 3 goals and an assist today. I didn't see the assist. I thought he just got 3 goals. I was watching the highlights earlier of that game. But yeah, no, like, the Badgers absolutely stomped earlier tonight, so that's really good. Smash that subscribe button. Zest, absolutely correct there. We're 59 subscribers away from our total goal there. Red Wings scored a power play goal today. Woo. That's really good for you guys, yeah. Happy birthday, Al. Yes, guys, let's get some Al hype in the chat. Happy birthday to my favorite mod, Al. Ooh, BJ Ballin's right underneath you, Cameron, there. Wonder what he's got to say about that. Jack Hughes has been good lately. Yeah, he's been good the entire season, man. He's been really good the entire season. But I just want to... Okay. We're still in the national anthems here for the Canadiens, so we'll see how things are able to go along. To be honest, I think that Caulfield will be even better than DeBrincat. I think he has a higher ceiling, yeah. Like, what DeBrincat has shown so far, I think Caulfield has the potential to be more than that. I'm pretty sure you can watch the game legally on cbc.ca. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a CBC game, so I'm pretty sure... Zest, you have a really good point there. I'm pretty sure it actually would be able to show off. Right there. So that's good for them. Oh my goodness, Al, though, kicking off the stream with the hype. Take a look at this. Al, you're the birthday boy, man. You don't have to be given on your own birthday. He gives a super to the chat. B-Day Money Dono. Hey, man, I appreciate that so much. But that's kind of the opposite of how this is supposed to work. You're supposed to be getting the gifts, man. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Al. I appreciate that. Early happy birthday to you. We will say it once again when the actual event comes down. But right now, the game has started, and the Winnipeg Jets, they have it in the Canadiens zone. Bringing it back out is Nick Suzuki. He'll cross over the Winnipeg blue line. Give and go. Suzuki in front, trying to give it to Tyler Toffoli. There we go. That's the new lineup changes right there. Tyler Toffoli playing on that unit with Drouin and Suzuki. But now it'll be Mark Scheifele. He goes wing to wing. The Jets send this one back in, and chasing after that one behind his goal line is Ben Sherratt. We're still waiting for the this thing over here, the plays to go on. But it looks like we have an icing, so there we go. There we go. Vancouver should draft Owen Power over Luke Hughes given the opportunity. I like Luke Hughes more than Owen Power, man. To be like, I think the ceiling for Owen Power is higher. But there's a lot more danger with Owen Power's profile as a hockey player than I do think there is with Hughes. Just from the way that they played. That's just my own opinion, but yeah. I've noticed something lately about watching hockey. How come American teams play both the Canadian and American anthem before their games, but the Canadian division only plays the Canadian anthem? Yeah, that's weird, man. It's really weird. I was actually surprised to hear about that as well, that they play the Canadian anthem at the American games. Like, I honestly don't know the answer there, Samuel. But here we go, back into the Habs zone we go. It'll be clogged up on the half boards where Philippe Deneau plays that one over his blue line. Montreal chips it back in. A nice little touch off there, the shot off the crossbar. Who was that? No way. Romanov. He almost gets them on the board. A minute and a half in, but his shot goes off the post. It deflects away, and now the Canadiens retreat back in their own zone. Looks like Romanov got a haircut. Good for him. Oh, man. I don't have a TV, so I wonder if it's actually showing here. Go to cbc.ca. I'm pretty sure the game is actually showing there. What was that? That was a crazy chance. Look at this replay here. It's Romanov. Oh, right there off the post. Darn. We are not trading Brock Besser. Yeah, we're not trading Brock Besser. Opinions don't bother me. Yeah, they shouldn't, man. That's probably like one of the better things you can do when it comes to, like, you know, talking with other people. You're never going to have anybody that agrees with you 110%, right? So just being chill, not taking things personally. When I disagree with BJ Ballin or Al or whoever we have here in our chat, it's not because I don't like you guys. It's because I'm presenting my own opinion, and people have their own opinions. That's kind of, you know, you got to learn to chill out once in a while. Things aren't always so personal, right? We are not trading for a top six. Centers with Horvat and Pettersson. Happy birthday to Al the Manifester. Our favorite mod. Ooh, we're getting the mod wars in here. But the Habs get this one back in deep. Sent around to Toffoli in the right side corner. He finds Suzuki. It's Paul Stastny on him. Suzuki off the back of the net. Deflects over to Toffoli on the left corner. In front he goes, and that's gloved out of the air by Hellebuck. Oh, yes. Can we please say what time it is in our game clock? Yes, we should do it. Right now, it's a save made by Hellebuck. We're at 17:41 remaining in the first. But once the game starts to go on, we will do our countdown. Yeah, for sure. Who do we draft if we get first overall? I have no idea. Like, I would want to probably take, like, a Hughes or whatever. I honestly would trade down. Like, first overall and, like, third overall and fourth and fifth. There's not really that big of a difference this year. But, yeah, I would be willing to trade down. But now it'll be the Jets. They pass this one up into the middle. Perreault chips that one in deep. He chases after that himself, but Edmondson is there first. Al comes in, though, with the 690. Thank you so much, Al. It's your birthday, man. You don't have to be doing this. I know, you know, Lego is so chill. This summer I said Point was top 5 player in the world and he didn't rip on me. You know, the funny thing is you could actually make a really good argument for that. Like, if Elliot Friedman can come out here and say that Pettersson is the best player in the Pacific, or in the North Division, like, you could say anything you want about Braden Point being one of the top players in the world, especially top 5. You know, opinions are opinions, right? And that's kind of the glory of having so many different people here watching things, because you can have a lot of different opinions. Sherratt with a shot. That one goes wide of the goal. Deflects back out to center ice, where Weber finds Sherratt again. What's Romanov's ceiling? Like, comparable? I think, like, if you... Oh, there's a shot by Gallagher off the end boards. If you said that Romanov could be like a 30-point top 2 defenseman who plays like 29 minutes a night, like, I think you could honestly, like, make that argument. Like, I think Romanov has really got what it takes to stick around in the league for a while. Not like number 1 offensive defenseman, but like a legit super strong, durable, long-term guy. Lego has an opinion on cancel culture. Can we get a countdown to sync it up? Yes, we'll do that. But, another... Oh my gosh, Al! He's coming in here with the supers. People don't realize BJ and I are a team. I ain't better than him. He is the Louis to my Sutter. I love that. That's a great way to put it. Yeah, you guys. No one mod is better than the other, but you guys, they're all the same over here. We all love our mods equally now, don't we? But right now we're at 16, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 in the first period. So that is our countdown. Use this to synchronize whatever stream you're watching. If I'm ahead, then you can pause my stream. If you're ahead, then you can pause your TV or stream wherever it is you are watching for the most optimal viewing experience. As right now, behind the Canadiens net, it will be passed around in the corner. Lehkonen on the half boards, picks it up, chips it over the Habs blue line. Here comes Romanov, who sends that one in on Connor Hellebuck. Just download the CBC Sports app on Android and watch the game for free. That's a great one. That's a great one over there, yeah. How do you think the Jets will do this season? A lot better than they were at the beginning. They've been pretty good lately. Yo, Lego, is it pronounced Romanov or Romanov? I've heard it both ways, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I've said Romanov the entire, past 2 years, but when he started playing here, apparently it was like he wanted to be Romanov. So that's why I started making the change as well. What's your opinion on Drake Batherson? A great player, man. I'm 12 seconds ahead, so I won't spoil. Okay, that is great, ND35. Thank you for that. As right now, the Jets will chip this one over the Habs blue line. Off the end glass it goes. Edmondson plays it up, and the Habs get their own cycle around. Now here's Jeff Petrie. He sends one down over to Suzuki. And Drouin barely gets that one over the Jets' blue line, but it quickly comes back out. Here's Paul Stastny into the middle. Ehlers in front. Connor! He wasn't able to get there as Allen stopped the puck right away. Jets is going to win. You mean Myers, not Mott? It's Romanov. Romanov. If I was a Mott, I'd put myself as Demko. That's a good one, but you know what? I think the trend they're going for is players that people don't really like. That's kind of what I'm getting from this one. But now an offensive zone draw for the Jets. It's dropped down and Montreal wins it back. Here's Shea Weber. He goes up to Gallagher, throws it over, and here comes Tatar over the Jets' blue line. He lost a handle on it, and the Habs have to take it back at neutral ice. What was Gallagher doing? That was going to go offside. Overpaid salary stealers. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what we're going for, right? Tavares stepped up tonight, only had time to watch the third, and he was all over the place. Yeah, that's really good for him, man. John Tavares has he's been aside from the contract, when it comes to the on-ice performance, you rarely see a night where people go, okay, where was Tavares? It's always, where was Matthews? Where was Nylander? Where was Marner? PLD is going to score 7 goals in one game. He'd tie the record if he did that. I wonder why Price is not playing, because Carey Price has not been great as of late. Hey, Lego, how are you doing? Do you still think the previous trade rumors of the Canucks with Boston still happening? I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, though. Either or. But now an offensive zone draw for Montreal. It's won by Winnipeg, and now it'll be Matthew Perreault. Takes this one off the left side, chips it out into the neutral zone, but the Habs quickly send it back in. Sami Niku goes over to his right partner. Winnipeg will break out with speed. Chipped up at the red line, but now it's back over the blue line. And the Jets send this one in cleanly. Here's Niku again. Half boards, offensive zone. He spins around with a nice move. In front, there's a shot tipped onto Allen, and that one was stopped up. Great tip in front by Matthew Perreault. Al's coming in here again. My gosh, man. Early birthday boys coming in here and really lighting up the lamp with the gift that keeps on giving. There we go. It's popping up on the screen right here. I heard on the Vancast the market would be ticked off if we re-signed Sutter, even if it's at the league min because of his last contract. Honestly, I would really question it. I would. But you know what? If it's really cheap, I don't know. Maybe because of reputation, people wouldn't want to bring him back. That's a really interesting point there on the Vegas. There's a shot made. Rebound out in front. Hellebuck makes the save. And that one is back over. Scheifele will drop it over for Nathan Beaulieu. Beaulieu out to the side, and it's sent all the way back in. Jake Allen has to come out of his net to stop that one down. Suzuki. He drops it over. Here's Petrie now. Petrie reaches the red line, sends it in. It's off a body and into the left corner, where Lehkonen chases it down. Pionk for that. I'd love Sutter at league min. He's not a bad player, just not worth $4 million. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, Sutter, he's not, like, he's better than a lot of other players could be at that spot. It's just the money, man. But now the Jets bring it back in. Lost a handle, though, and it'll be played back out for Kotkaniemi. He finds Armia, who brings it up with speed, but he gets challenged up, and the Jets will reclaim it, send it back in. Chasing after that one in the Habs zone, Kyle Connor. He gets beat to it. The Habs send it back out, but it's taken over by Beaulieu once again. Beaulieu, the former Hab, sends that one in deep to the Habs zone. And now it'll be Romanov, fresh with the haircut. It's so weird seeing him without that big, long mop on his head. There's Gallagher with a centering pass, nobody there to tip it home. But now chasing it back out, here comes Andrew Kopp. It's a 2-on-1 with Lowry in front, and he gets taken out of the play there by Shea Weber. Great defensive effort. Now back to the point, a shot made, and Allen with the save. He covers up. 12:17 to go here in the first in this 0-0 hockey game. Great plays over there by Winnipeg. Really good plays. How come the NHL does not care about the Winnipeg Jets? I don't know. They don't care about the Canucks either. Price hasn't been good since 2015 or 16. Yeah, the year when he won, like, the Harts and the Lindsays and all that. And then, I guess, in the return to play-in round against Pittsburgh, he was really good there. Can you show the actual game? Unfortunately, we're not able to do that. These blackouts are really annoying. Yeah, this is the first Habs game I've actually been able to watch in, like, a few days. Maybe a few weeks. Yeah, a few weeks, because they had a big break. Because, yeah, regional blackouts, right? It's fun. Will Scheifele continue his point streak? Well, with the way the Habs have been playing, I wouldn't be surprised. I just got a haircut. Even if Eriksson was making $2 million less, it still would have been a massive overpayment. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if the Canucks got what they thought they were getting, which was 30 goals, garbage man in front, net front presence on the power play, 60-plus points, $6 million at this point would be a pretty good number. It's just nobody could have predicted Louis Eriksson becoming as bad as he did as quickly as he became. Lego, I love the Jets, but I hate PLD. How come, XQ Games? How come? Do you see Luke Hughes being drafted by the Canucks this year? I see it more likely each and every game they play. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't, man. Not really Zest, because he was still a decent defensive player until recent. Yeah, he was. Like, he was always, like, you know, a top point guy, as well as a guy who could play the other side. Can I say the Jets have a great defense in real life? On paper, it's not great, but, like, the eye test, they pass. You might have to ask Peg City Hockey about that. He's got some harsh words for Niku and Beaulieu's playing the neutral zone. But you know what? This Jets defensive core, they're mobile. They know how to shoot. They do a lot of things well. I could have foreseen Louis would have been this bad. His first goal in Vancouver was an own goal. Yeah, that should have been the biggest indicator. Shouldn't have been. But now chasing it back out, here comes Gallagher. He's got a head of speed to the net, and he gets shoved off of that one. It's into the corner. And now played out in front. Kopp is there. He gets it over to Lowry. And now the Jets come back out with numbers. A 3-on-2 rush the other way. Into the middle. Kopp couldn't take that one. As Montreal brings it right back out the other side. Here's Brendan Gallagher. Chips that one in. Behind the net it goes. Jake Evans held up there by Kopp. But now the Habs cycle on the blue line. Petrie in front. It's loose. Spinning around with Evans, and Byron steals that away from his own teammate. It looked like Evans was going to shoot it there. What was that? Now here's Dylan DeMello, one of the recent pickups this team has had. He sends that one over to Blake Wheeler. Wheeler with some spins around. He sends that one over for Allen, who aggressively backhands that one up the wing. Now here comes Petrie right down Main Street, out to the side. Drouin with a shot saved by Hellebuck. Scheifele on the rebound, comes back the other way. Scheifele, approached by Suzuki. He finds Ehlers with a nice little move over there. Ehlers spins, in deep he goes, but blocking that one off was Jeff Petrie, who sends one off the boards for Drouin at the Winnipeg blue line. Drouin to Foley. That's difficult to say. Drouin to Toffoli. To Toffoli. My goodness. I mean, I loved Line A. I see. He was my second hero to Jack Eichel. Have you ever been to Winnipeg? No, I haven't actually. I hear it's really cold. That's all I know. Feel like defense is one of our biggest problems. Solution could bring in Tramkin, Rathbone, possibly Jet Wu. What are your thoughts? I didn't know we were talking about mostly Canucks over here. There's a chance in front. Armia stoned by the glove of Connor Hellebuck. Great save over there. I think Louis goes to Florida next. That'd be really good. Swedes love to go to Florida, I guess. Or I guess people in general like to go to Florida. One thing about the Jets is that Nate Thompson in over Christian Vesalainen is dumb. Yeah, it kind of is. Christian Vesalainen was really good in the league. There's a chance in front. Romanov's shot. It's deflected out to the side. And now Josh Morrissey gets that one barely out, but it'll be caught. Kanyemi to Romanov. A nice little spin move by Kulak. And up it goes to Lehkonen. Lehkonen in with a shot. That one was wide. It deflects back out to the neutral zone where Kyle Connor picks it up, trying to get free, but right on him is Romanov, who gives him a tough time. Now here's Armia. He flips one all the way up and out. Touching down there, DeMello. 30 likes, guys. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the likes. If that like button is not blue, black, or white, depending on your platform and or night mode, then please feel free to hit that button. Also, help us out on the road to 23,750 subs. We are about 59 subs away in 23 hours. If we can reach our goal over there, that would mean the world to me, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Sam, coming in here with the kind words. Nice, you're streaming Lego. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Nice jerseys, everybody like. Yeah. Thank you. We got the Habs. We got the Canadian jersey over there. Don't have anything for Winnipeg, so this is all that we're going to have to do here. Would you ever do a collab with Grav or O'Nyquist? I've collabed with Grav before. We did the New York Rangers prospect tier list together. As for O'Nyquist, I've actually had to bail out on a few of those before. He's definitely a really good hockey YouTuber, but it was just a matter of circumstance that I wasn't able to before. Would I had... If given the opportunity, absolutely, though. Tramkin needs to stay in Russia. We already have one oversized draft on our blue line. Good game so far. Yeah, really good game so far. As now the Jets will chase this one back in their own zone. Picking it up is Perreault. He finds Pionk. A nice move to get by. Now Nate Thompson into the zone. In front it goes! Wheeler tries to find Pionk. He just had that one chip off the back end of his stick. Now Jake Evans goes over to Drouin. 8:50 to go here in the first period. Jonathan Drouin tries to do everything himself, but he gets approached by two Jets. And now in on goal is Dubois with a ripper. What a slap shot that was, and it deflects somewhere. It looks like it went out of play just from the body language that I'm seeing on the ice there. You should do a podcast with Clay? Oh, that'd be so cool, man. We wouldn't even need to do it on Zoom. We're just like a few kilometers away from each other here in Richmond. But you know what? Protocols, right? We're not allowed to be with each other. Something, no meetings or whatever. But yeah. BJ, the difference is Tramshin actually hits the net with his slap shot, whereas all I hear when Myers shoots is Myers wide with the slap shot. I mean, to be fair, Myers lately with the slap shot has been hitting the net. Like, he's been scoring goals this year, which is really interesting. You should get a PLD jersey. Oh, man, those would be so expensive, though. Always looking for the bargains, right? You should really do podcasts. That would be interesting. I think the videos that we do are kind of like podcasts already. They're just in video format. Lego, where do you think Pettersson would go in a 2017 redraft? First or second? If he's not first, then he would be Cale Makar first. Like, number 1, number 2, it's Pettersson, Makar, in that order. Or, it depends on who you value more, but yeah. Do a podcast with Clay, Grav, and O'Nyquist. That'd be a really big one. You know, I will say, though, for those who are out there thinking about all this stuff, podcasts are a lot more difficult than individual videos. When I have my own channel and I'm making my own videos and I'm talking about stuff, that's just me, you know? That's just me doing my thing, talking about stuff. When you have another person in there, all of a sudden you're thinking about, okay, I need to talk about things to build this other guy up. I need to make sure I'm not interrupting. I need to make sure that there's a flow to our conversation. I can't just sporadically say whatever is on my mind because there's another guy here that's gonna build off of that. And it increases even more when you have 3 or 4 people. So just from a media broadcasting point of view, it's really tough to master a 4-man podcast where you're not just talking over each other, you're not cutting each other off, you're not this, you're not that. You actually have cohesion in what you're talking about. It's a lot more difficult to do that than it is to get like a solo thing going on. But yeah. Bye, Lego. I'm gonna come back later. That's all good, Sam. That's all good. Nolan, what's going on, man? How are you doing? If anyone has Makar over Pettersson, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there ought to be some people out there. Really depends. I'd personally have Pettersson, but 8:33 to go here in the first period, and Montreal wins the draw, gets it over the blue line. Here's Petrie now, retreats back into his own zone. Challenged by Scheifele. He sends a pass up. It's Toffoli who gets it. Toffoli out to the side, and the Habs send this one in. Hellebuck chips that over into the corner. Suzuki chops that to the other corner for Drouin. Drouin back around. Habs have to chase after that one. No one was in the other corner. As now Nathan Beaulieu tries to find Scheifele in front. There's Toffoli with the shot. The rebound is loose. Hellebuck makes the save, and he covers up with 8:01 left in the period. Great plays right there. Really good plays. Sylvia, hi, I'm new. What's going on, Sylvia? Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. If you like what we're doing, then please feel free to check out the channel. We upload videos every single day about different NHL topics, and if you really like what you see, then hey, feel free to subscribe because we have ourselves a goal of 23,750. We are about 59-ish away. So, Jet Woo next year. Not to be mean because it's feedback, but Clay's vid seems so low effort. I mean, that's kind of what Clay says himself. Like, he says that there's a 2-on-1. Ehlers, there's a backhander, and that one went over the glass, it looked like. That's a part of the charm with Clay, is that he does it in one take. He does it, he just films himself, It's just like pure, unfiltered thoughts over there. That's part of the charm with it, of course. So, it's a different style, I think. And, I guess from an effort standpoint, it might be easy to see or to think that mine take a little bit more effort, but that's just kind of on a production level. But that's when it comes down to it, like at the end of the day, both Clay and I, we just do kind of the same thing. It's just different formats. Jet Woo next year? Maybe. Lego Jack Eichel, Connor McDavid, Patrick Laine, Mika Ronta, and Connor McDavid. But I did sub to Clay for a month just to support the community. The community, man. Yeah, I gotta support the community. Sportsnet should consider Tim and Gio. Oh, man. That would be so cool. But the thing is, I don't know anything about any other sports. It's just hockey. Here comes Romanov, though. He sends it over to the left side. Chipped in, but it's blocked over. Now Kopp settles that one down, and out comes Adam Lowry with it. Lowry over the blue line. Chipped over by Romanov, and now Gallagher will take it back over the other way. Here comes Evans. Backhands that one over the line. DeMello chasing after that one. Evans goes into the corner. Evans around the net, but it's given away to Sami Niku. Niku over to DeMello. He gets taken down there by Evans. What was that? What a weird defensive play that was. And now Sami Niku plays it over to the other corner. Kopp plays it back. Niku's playing without a helmet. He's got to get off. Now here comes Ehlers with a burst of speed, one-on-one with Weber. He goes around to the outside and backs it over to the point. Beaulieu with a shot, blocked. Now Corey Perry with the poke check gets that one back to the neutral zone. Ehlers had a good chance. Yeah, that was a really good chance. A one-on-one on Weber. Now Paul Stastny behind the net, challenged by Sherratt. Former Jet Ben Sherratt sends that one over, but it's picked up by Connor and played back in deep. Suzuki. Back over to Sherratt. Now Drouin with a chance to get it out. Beaulieu in the neutral zone now. Drives that one around the Habs net. Suzuki picks this one back up now, and he goes over to Weber. Weber to Toffoli. Toffoli has some room. Toffoli with a long pass out. And it's chipped down in the Jets zone. Wheeler. He'll play that one back. 5:31 to go here in the first period in a scoreless 0-0 game with the Habs leading 12-5 in shots. Now it's back over. Down low, and Jeff Petrie sweeps that one out to the neutral zone, but nobody is there. It looks like it's going to be icing the call here as the faceoff comes back into Montreal territory. Do you think the Canucks will trade Pearson by the end of the season or during the offseason? I'm not sure. Are you ever going to go back to real commentating like for the Sockeyes? I don't think that could... The Sockeyes have this like program that they do for BCIT students, so I don't think there would be like an opening. But I'm not sure. There's another chance, though. Another stoppage of play in front. A good glove save by Allen, and it looks like we'll have a commercial break here. Can someone tell me Clay's channel? Oh, it's Canuck Clay. Clay Emu. He does commentary on the Canucks. He can replace Kelly Rudy. Oh, man. Lego, Rob Talks Hockey, O Nyquist, Grav, I Don't Give Kachuk, Post to Post. I Don't Give Kachuk is really underrated, dude. Paul does some really good stuff, I think. Really good stuff. Lego, if you're going to start gaming, I recommend Fan F Security Breach. It's going to... Fan F? Is that Five Nights at Freddy's? FNAF? I have some Five Nights at Freddy's figures up there. They're the ones made by, I believe they're made by Mezco. Not the Funko Pops, but like the actual articulated figures over there. I have them all on top with my other video game stuff. So there's BioShock. What else do we have? We have like God of War and Assassin's Creed all up there. Who do you prefer? Matthews, Eichel, Line, Pedersen? I don't know, man. That's really tough. I think the lowest of the four would be Line. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Eichel. Like, that's kind of what my gut says. Eichel. Then Matthews, then Pedersen. But I don't know. Or Rantanen. Rantanen over Line, I would think. Like, the center bias really is real. The new figures are amazing. Oh, yeah. Definitely have to get those. You should make a gaming channel. I would watch it. Well, One Bite Big Mac, I'll say this. If you want to watch gaming videos from me, you can go over onto this YouTube channel and go into the playlists and look at all the Call of Duty, Need for Speed, Blacklight Retribution, and all this stuff, because this used to be a full-time gaming channel. Like, only games, only shooters and all that. If you really want gaming content from me, you can go ahead and check out this YouTube channel's history, because that's kind of what it's been about the past 10 years. But now the puck has dropped once more. It'll be the Jets at the blue line. Forbert. There's a long shot, and that one was off the glove of Allen. Deflects into the corner there. Another drive from the blue line. It's off a stick. In deep it goes. Lowry chasing after that one. He gets hounded over. And now it'll be another point shot there, and a save made by Allen on the trickling puck. That one was tough. Blacklight Retribution was the most pay-to-win thing. Yeah, it was, honestly. Like, you could pay for all these, like, cool guns and attachments, and it wasn't really, like, all aesthetics. It was, like, you could pay for the good guns. Like, the good guns in the game. To be fair, though, it was a lot better on the PS4, in my experience, than it was on the PC, because there wasn't, like... Because it was free on PS4, you had a lot of players who were just kind of free-to-play only. So... I mean, it was free in the PC as well, but, you know. What even is my point? Yeah, no. Canadian Jock is good, but never posts. Yeah, Jock's... I'm pretty sure he's been busy with university. We had a good conversation about that a few years ago. But yeah, Jock's a good friend, too. But now with 4:20 to go here in the first, the Jets have this one in the offensive zone. Beaulieu chips that one in for Blake Wheeler. He goes down for Scheifele. Scheifele, around the net he goes, circles back. 4:06 to go in the first now. He drops it over. Wing to point, Beaulieu. He throws it over for Scheifele, who picks it up. Scheifele with some speed. He tries a shot. It's blocked by Sherratt. Now Blake Wheeler will go over to the side. Thompson. Why is he playing on this line? There's a shot in front. That was blocked, and it's back out for Kotkaniemi, who's got a burst of speed. He reaches the red line, sends it in, and he'll go off on a change. Carolina got the dub. Let's go, Canes. Philippe Deneau plays a lot. Where should Jack Eichel want to go? Florida, New York, LA? I'd say New York or LA. You could pay for that giant machine gun suit. Yeah, I remember that. Like the mech suit looking thing. Oh, man. That was weird. Blacklight Retribution, man. Dubois out in front. There's a good shot opportunity that went wide. Look at Mark Scheifele directing the play on the bench there. Nice. But center ice face-off is won by Winnipeg. Forbort goes over to the side and is sent in deep. Here's Romanov now. He'll pick this one back up in the corner. Nice little move to get by, but his centering pass was blocked. Kulak goes over. A giveaway by Drouin. And now it'll be Ehlers. Here comes Toffoli the other way. He sends that one in deep. Drouin on the chase. Jonathan Drouin in the Winnipeg corner. He drops it over. Suzuki goes back. There's a point shot. Bouncing puck. It goes into the other corner there. Now Tyler Toffoli goes over. A giveaway inside the Winnipeg zone. Now Kyle Connor tries to get that one out. It's kept in at the line by Kulak. Toffoli to Romanov. Tries to get the puck off the boards there. Romanov now with some room. He shoots! Wind-up slap shot, and that's a save made there by Connor Hellebuck. Can I send you the trailer link for Five Nights at Freddy's? No, it's all good. I'll watch it myself later on. Instead of watching live streams, just head over. Yeah, well, you know what? We're just having a good time here, FBI. That's the point of this. And by the way, you don't even need that. You can go to cbc.ca. This particular game is being streamed for free on there. I'm pretty sure it was Brock Caulfield that got the assist because Cole Caulfield on the Wisconsin Twitter post was only listed with 3 goals. Brock also got an assist in this game, so I think it was just a hat trick. Because that's what it said on the Twitter for Wisconsin and their men's ice hockey team. So I'm not sure. But there's a long shot made off the pads of Connor Hellebuck. Corey Perry with a chance out in front, an open net. But it's taken away there by Perreault. 2 minutes to play here in the first period. As it'll be Sami Niku now. He plays it up. Chipped in by... Who is that? I don't even care for the game. I'm just here to hang out. I think that's kind of why a lot of people hang out over here. Caulfield is the only hope for this team. I mean, they're still tied 0-0. They still have a chance. Deneau dropped it over. Here's Tatar now. Tatar over to Deneau, back. He gets tripped up. Is there going to be a penalty on the play? Not sure. As now Philippe Deneau chases that one back into the corner. Morrissey. He's fighting for that one along the boards. Tatar out in front. Oh, that was a blocked centering pass. Now Deneau will go over. He drops it off, and now Sherratt sends that one back in deep. Cole got a hat trick, but no assist. Okay, there we go. I like this guy because the fandom is chill. Yeah, the fandom, that's I think a really big part of it. Just like the guys that we have here hanging out, the guys and gals just talking about hockey. Like, it's really civil in these chats, and I like that. I like having you guys here with me, you know? Armia will try to find Kotkaniemi. That one was blocked off. But he goes to Kulak instead. 30 seconds left in the first period. Kulak will backhand that one in deep. Forbort tries to find the man on the other side. And now it'll be Andrew Kopp. Kopp over for Pionk. Throws it up one more for another chance. But with 8 seconds left, it looks like that's going to be it for the period here. Any chance the Flames, Canucks, or Sens get fourth instead of the Habs? I mean, if the Habs start losing games a lot more, I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry, Caulfield's the only hope for our power play. That should have been a call. Yeah, the tripping one, man. What happened to the Habs? They were first. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. They just started losing a lot more games. Most chats are just people arguing. There was one game during the playoffs that was really toxic, but now it's all nice. I love it. Which game was that, Al? If you could remind me, which game was that? The really toxic one. I do remember there was one that was like not civil, but you know what? I forgot which one it was. All right, well, peace out. That's all good, man. Thanks for hanging out with us, even just for a little bit. Give a chance to our power play. We just got a new power play coach. Let's see what he can do. Yeah. Your new power play coach, man, Alex Burrows. Let's see what he's able to do. I want to see that for sure. Armanux is a good Canucks channel. Yeah, no, Armanux is really, like, I will say, even though he's not the most, like, PG with his content, he's very entertaining. Like, you could definitely tell, like, Canucks runs deep in his blood, which is great to see. Al, what game was that? Yeah, what game was that? I need to know. Well, I don't need to know, but I'd prefer to know. I can't remember, but you removed 2 mods and your stream stopped showing up in sub boxes because people were... yeah. I think that was... Oh boy, was that Toronto-Columbus, like Game 3? Or Game 4 or whatever? I think it was one of those games. I think it was that. Yeah, Toronto-Columbus. One of the last games. Even though I'm a Canes fan, you earned a sub, you seem chill. Hey, FBI, I appreciate that, man. For Hurricane stuff, we talk about the Canes once in a while. I think, it's mostly like trade rumors, you know? Because the Hurricanes, they do have a very good squad, and they are involved in a lot of rumors. It was a lot of Patrick Laine stuff. That's what it was. Patrick Laine trade rumors. We had the Jeff Petrie, Jake Bean trade rumors from a while ago as well, but yeah. I need the Habs to win tonight, but that's only because Winnipeg is getting closer to the Leafs, and if the Habs win, Winnipeg won't get enough points. Also, I hate to say it, but I told y'all Montreal was not that good. All they did was beat the Canucks up with no rest. It's kind of fair. That's kind of fair. Did you know Matthews went to the game where Ovi scored the sick goal versus the Coyotes? Yeah! Yeah, he was there. It was in the trailer. I do remember that. Good period from the boys. Hope we can pot a couple. Hope so, man. Hope so. What's going on, though, Hab16? Nice to see you in here. But yeah, it was in the NHL 21 release trailer. I did see that. It's just kind of unfortunate to see the Montreal Canadiens fall from first in the division to, like, you know, this. Them losing however many games they've lost in their last however many games. Totally off topic. Let's talk about how salty Hawks fans are that they lost against the Wings. Don't we have, isn't there somebody here in the chat, salty Red Wings and Avs fan? But yeah, no, the Hawks have been good. And they've been doing it all without Kirby Dach and Taves. Like, their young rookies have really stepped it up, so that's really good for them. I actually haven't been seeing too many salty Hawks fans, though, to be fair, Doug. So, just let me know. Where is that? Is that, like, Instagram? Is that on Reddit? Is that on Twitter? Not much. How you doing lately, Gio? Feels like the first time I've been at a stream in a while. Yeah, not much here for me either. You know, just quarantining at home, as always. Not really salty. Wings were definitely due. I agree. The Wings have been... not as bad as the number suggests. Like, they've been bad, don't worry. They're definitely bad. It's just, there are some good things going on with that Red Wings team. I got the pre-order bonus for NHL 21, and it was a Happy Gilmore Funko Pop. Oh. That's funny. That's really funny. Happy Gilmore Funko Pop. I can't imagine something that I would see, like, less value in for having a pre-order bonus than that. Love how the Habs are playing despite not scoring a goal yet. Yeah, they had a pretty good period. They're leading in shots. They're having some good opportunities. Reddit. Okay, there we go. Reddit. I see. Who have you found more impressive this season, the Kings or the Hawks? Honestly, I'd say the Hawks, man. Like, I knew that Pia Suter was a good player coming over. I knew that Philipp Kurashev was going to be good. I knew that... they had some good young talent. I just didn't expect them to be so good so quickly. Same thing with Lankinen. That guy's an absolute stud. No more Corey Crawford? Who cares? You guys got Lankinen doing their thing. Lego, can you watch the trailer? Yeah, I'll watch the trailer, like, later. I'll do it later. We always have this one big losing streak each year. I'm not worried, and we've been considering a lot of power play goals. Coinciding, we've been giving up a lot of power play goals, and I'm pretty sure players will be more careful in the playoffs. Hopefully that's the case. Like, I mean, they were really careful against Pittsburgh in the playoffs. Happy Gilmore Funko Pop sounds awesome. It does. I mean, don't worry. I definitely think that that's, like, it's cool. It's just NHL 21 pre-order bonus. Like, is that really something that somebody would want for a pre-order bonus? I'd want, like, hut packs or give me, like, extra in-game, like, material, you know? Happy Gilmore is a great movie if anyone's looking for a funny movie. Yeah, it's funny. It's more of a golf movie than a hockey movie, though. That's my opinion. I think it's a golf movie. The FNAF figures were made by Funko, that's why they're good. Yeah. Which ones do I have? I have all the Nightmares up there. So Nightmare Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and then the Fun Time ones as well. And the Jack-O-Lantern, the Halloween Chica. That one's up there too. Have all the I stopped collecting when they had, like, the one with the elephant. I kind of need to get onto the new series, though. Now that, you know, because they're, like, a little bit cheaper than the normal figures that are at 6-inch scale, so. I just wish they were a bit bigger. Why do the Hawks always get Europeans that become studs? Well, because they always want to go to Chicago. Like, Kubalik. Pia Suter had the same exact story as Kubalik. And then the Hawks just went away and got the other guy that was like Kubalik after Kubalik was a Calder candidate. You know? So it's... Not to mention Artemi Panarin earlier, too, right? Hawks season has been crazy. The worst part about the Funko Pop is that it came in, like, January and the game came out in October. That's a slap in the face, Al. That's not great. I don't like that. I don't like what that sounds. All the Jets fans... If there were no playoffs, would have gotten Alexi Lafreniere, but we're happy with Perfetti. I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? That's all because of the circumstance of the league. You need to make the playoffs so you plan on being better in the playoffs. That's fair. I gotta say, most of the teams we expected to be really bad this year are taking some great strides forward. I love seeing the bottom feeder teams kind of coming up. The future of the NHL is bright. Yeah, you love to see in the bottom teams, like Ottawa, for example. Like Chicago, like LA, you know, doing their thing and coming up here. Yeah, I don't get why people think it's a hockey movie. Yeah, I don't know either, man. I'm back. What's going on, Sam? Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me, man, to see you in here. But we've got 56 beautiful people here on the stream checking out Montreal Winnipeg game number 2. And we have ourselves 40 likes. That is awesome, guys. Awesome to see that for sure. That like button is not blue, black, or white, depending on your platform and or night mode, then please feel free to do that so. On the other side of that, you don't like to see a team like Vancouver, who were supposed to take a step forward, but take 10 steps back instead. Yeah, you don't like to see that. Absolutely not. You really don't. We should have been in the spot to get him, but weird year. Who's the most disappointing team besides Vancouver? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Disappointing team aside from Vancouver. I mean... Right now, Montreal. Like, they were really good at the beginning, but the way they've been playing lately. My father was saying that in his opinion, Tim Stützle should have been the first overall pick. Personally, I told him I still wanted to see Lafreniere go first. What's your opinion? That's the thing. Just because Stützle is playing the best out of the 3 today, in my opinion, doesn't mean that he should have gone first overall, because I still think long term, Quinton Byfield in 10 years is going to be a dominating power forward in this league, and Lafreniere is going to be a Hart candidate, a Selke candidate. He has all the makings of a guy who could be such a good two-way forward at this level. Whereas Tim Stützle, even though he's a dynamic player today, there are still some underlying numbers that suggest that he is not where he could be. It's just, when you draft, you're not drafting for next year. You're drafting for the future. You're drafting for longer than that, right? So I think Lafreniere is going to be there. How can you not be disappointed in Calgary? Oh, man. They played Markey into the ground and they still don't have a great standing. Preds are disappointing. Yeah, the Preds are disappointing this year. They are. I think the Rangers have been pretty bad. Rangers have been weirdly coached. That's what's going on there. I had Stützle at 2. Love the kid. Yeah, there's so many people that had Stützle at 2. I had him at 4, I believe. Because I think 4 or 5. Yeah, my top 5 was Lafreniere, Byfield, Rossi, actually. I'd say the Preds are worse than New York. Last year, New York was carried by Mika and Panarin. Preds are a real underachieving team. They have a full squad and they're losing. Yeah, on paper, the Preds should be a lot better than they are. Like, they really should be. Gio, do you like Bar Down? Oh, yeah, I love Bar Down, man. Bar Down is so good. It all started in 1980s. Oh, my goodness. Five Nights at Freddy's. Too much Five Nights at Freddy's talk over here. Personally, a team I find surprisingly bad this year is the Blue Jackets. I mean, Patrick Laine scoring goals over and over and over again for them, so that's good. I'm still butthurt that the Wings couldn't draft Stützle. Fans had their eyes on him since last year's draft, and he was ranked in the 20s. The Habs better win this game or else. Or else what? What's going to go on if the Habs lose this game? Rossi was 4 for me. Yeah, like Rossi was so underrated in the draft, I think. For this upcoming draft, who are you taking first overall? A Demon or a forward? Is it Clark? Or Hughes or Power or Lambert? The thing is, you can make a debate for any of these guys to go first, so I really don't know. Can we talk about the Kings being in 3rd place, though? Yeah, absolutely, man. Kings, man. Great team. Like, they're actually doing well. Like, Kopitar. Dustin Brown is, like, a top scorer now. Like, crazy. Crazy to see that. Can we talk? Yeah. I want Kaprizov in Vancouver. I'd love that, too. Just want to point out how insane it is that Chicago has 3 legit Calder Trophy candidates. Yeah, they really do. The Blackhawks, man. Scouting. It does you well. Does you really well. Hey, man. Hope your stream went well. Yeah, it's still going well, Will. It's going pretty nicely here. We got some good guys in the chat. Gio, did you see Caulfield today? He got a hattie. Yes, we did see Cole Caulfield today. He did get a hat trick. I know, it's stacked. If the Canucks take a forward this year, I'll be so mad. Mark Bergevin is probably gone after this game if the Habs lose. Oh boy, we'll see. We will see. Dustin Brown has like 11 goals. That's insane. Yeah, it is. He's back on the map, bro. It's back on the map. I'm getting 2012, 2015 vibes. The Hawks and the Kings are on fire. Can they meet in the finals? Is that possible? Oh, man. That would be so dumb if it would be LA Chicago in the finals again. I'm more impressed by Sam Gagne's hat trick. Yeah, Gagne got a hat trick, dude. That's crazy. What is Caulfield's stats right now? 20 goals, however many assists, I forgot. He's back on the 38-year-old map. That guy is so old. He is really old, yeah. Hat, Doug says. Every year they have at least 3 legit Calder candidates. Caulfield, 22 goals, 42 points. Oh, man. Amazing. 26 games and 42 points. That's awesome, man. He is so good. Remember when the Canucks traded Sam Gagner for Ryan Spooner? Hey, Ryan Spooner is like second overall in KHL points right now. So, good for him. If Ovi wins another cup and breaks the goal record, does he have a case for being better than Crosby? Yes, I think he does. If he breaks the goal record, because if he breaks the goal record, like his point total is going to be way up there. He's got a good chance at, like, you know, being up there with the best of the best, I think. 1 month before the start of the NHL season. Oh, yeah, extra games. Yeah, that's really unfortunate how that happened. Holloway is underrated. I wish we got him at 16. He has 1.89 points per game this year. I'm upset. The Devils better get their stuff together, especially on the PK. I have a Sam Gagner Team Canada card, perfect condition. That's a good card. Ryan Spooner, Vancouver return? No, absolutely not. How will the playoffs work this year? Are the Canadiens going to the States to play? The Canadiens, I mean, I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried like a bubble at the end where they, but you know, I'm not sure. That's really tough to actually think about. Like if you're gonna assume back and forth, like you're gonna have to like quarantine for 2 weeks at a time. Like that's not like, you know, beneficial at all. Yeah, so I'm not sure, Michael. I'm not sure. Nick Suzuki's a very good player. He has great potential. I agree, Mia. He's a good hockey player. Hasek, Brodeur, or Wah? I'd say from a pure talent point of view, I'd say Wah, but you could convince me with, like, Hasek. It's just that Brodeur played on, like, literally, like, the best defensive team we have seen in NHL history, so, you know. As a goalie, I could tell you, the better Allen plays right now, the more it's going to get in Carey's head. Hopefully. Hopefully it pushes Carey Price to be better. That's what we want, right? Hopefully it allows Carey Price to think, okay, even though this other guy's doing really well, it means that I can just kind of relax, you know? I don't have to be the guy in Montreal. Sure, I'm being paid like the guy in Montreal, but the fact is, he's just not been that as of late. So the best thing for Carey Price, you know, just see a guy in front of you, have confidence in your guys, be normalized with what's going on here, and just chill out. You know, chill out. Carey Price just got to chill out, man. Hopefully the stuff happening off ice with like his dog and all that, hopefully it, you know, settles down. But yeah. Do I have an Instagram? Yeah, I do, but it's mostly personal. It's not really for Lego Rocks 99 stuff. Who's your favorite Habs player? Personally, I love KK, even if he gets a lot of hate. I'd say Suzuki. I've been a big fan of Suzuki ever since he was drafted by Vegas, pretty much. TSN made a video on the Sens' greatest players in franchise history, and Chara is on the thumbnail. Oh, man. Prime Hasek was crazy. Yeah, he was. He was really good. If he breaks the goal record, I'd say he'd be second best no matter what. Sad to say, but Ovi was robbed of 3 years in his career. Yeah, that's a great one. That Price contract is going to be one of the worst by the time it's done. All right, the second period is started, but the NHL.com website has not put up the little second period thing yet. So we're just going to be commentating on this normally as it happens. Here we go. Second period. Face-off will be over to the left of Jake Allen. The puck is dropped, and Winnipeg wins it. Morrissey with a shot. That one was deflected out to the side. Cycling going around here on the right side boards. As Gallagher chases after that one, it goes back down low. Scheifele gets taken down, and it looks like Shea Weber will go to the penalty box for tripping. Thoughts on Jeff Skinner? Terrible. Terrible contract. There's a reason that guy's been scratched over and over again. Every time Price... Oh my gosh, Maya. That's so harsh. Gallagher, KK, and Caulfield are my 3 favorite players. I don't know if Caulfield counts. He's not on the Habs yet. He's still a prospect. Do you think Tatar is done in Montreal? Well, he's still got a few games to play left, but next season, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a shot made by Connor. Rebound out in front. It's loose. And Allen shoves that one out to the side. Habs penalty kill on their toes to start off the power play. Morrissey goes over to the side. Down low it goes. A centering pass made from Wheeler. It goes over, and now Mark Scheifele is stopped over onto the side there. Scheifele out in front, Connor with some space, he shoots, it's off a shoulder and high. Wheeler out in front again, and the Canadiens are there to bat it all the way down. Really dangerous power play setup here for the Canadiens to kick things off. Really dangerous. Patty Kane said Hasek was his favorite player. Imagine them one-on-one. That would be crazy, man. Even out of his prime, he was crazy in Detroit that one year, 2002, where he stole a bunch of games for the Wings. Osgood had the perfect human Nick Lidstrom in front of him and still put up pretty average numbers. Look at that. Oh, the Connor shot went off the bar. Not off the shoulder there. But now it'll be Edmondson who sends it all the way back down. 1 minute left to go on the man advantage. Hellebuck stops that one in the corner for Pionk. And now Pierre-Luc Dubois gets dropped back. Pionk over to Ehlers, and the Jets will try to break back in once more. 41 seconds left in the man advantage. It's centered up, and now the Habs come back. Here's Arturi Lehkonen. He backhands that one in deep. Pionk trying to take it away from Lecky, but it's stolen by Deneau. Now it'll be Joel Edmondson. He sends that one back up. Some very good penalty killing here, keeping the puck away from the Jets. But it looks like we have another stoppage of play. Somebody going in the box or what? Low-key, I feel like Kyle Connor is one of the most dangerous players in the North. Yeah, when he's got the puck on his stick in the offensive zone, he's deadly. Shout out to Jack Campbell for the shutout tonight. Yeah, big shout outs over to Jack Campbell for sure. Oh, it looked like the play was offside. That's why we had a stoppage of play there. Okay. But the Jets calmly win that face-off. And it goes back over. Here's Josh Morrissey. Stops up. He finds Wheeler on the side. Wheeler still has it. In deep he goes. Petrie. Oh, what was that? Off a Sherratt in front, and it's out to the side. Petrie with a pass up the boards. It goes off of Sherratt's skate. It deflects through the crease, and then the rebound chance in front, Allen has to stop. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. They almost got like an own goal right there for Kyle Connor. That was terrible. What was that? That was terrible. Oh my gosh, Sherratt. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. I've got nothing better to do. I'm in a great mood after the Wild won in overtime with a Wild finish. The Wild are getting back up there, man. That's great to see. Adam Check. But now the Jets will take this one back. It's out into the neutral zone where Sherratt finds Toffoli. Now Suzuki in on the chase against Pionk. Drouin comes to help him out. It's played back to the blue line. Toffoli tries to keep that in. Lowry. He finds the man on the side, and now it's chipped back into the Habs zone. Chasing after that one, the pinching Winnipeg defender. Show the actual game. Just go to cbc.ca to see it. We're not allowed to do that here on this channel. As Tyler Toffoli wraps around the net, he forces that one to the blue line. Kulak down low to Suzuki. Suzuki chips it back to the blue line once more. Here's Romanov with a chance, and that one was wide. Another opportunity in front. It deflects over the glass, and we will have a stoppage of play. Do you think the Habs are going to go far in the playoffs this year? I hope they do. They were supposed to. They wanted to come out here with a cup contending team. So if they don't go far, then that's going to be really bad. The Wild is... The world is better when the Wild are doing well. I guess so. Unrelated question, but are you a movie guy? I'm really not. Like, I want to be a movie guy. Just because there are so many stories that I want to, like, experience. But I don't really watch movies all too often. Recently, though, earlier today, I watched Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire one. I watched Spider-Man 1 yesterday, so I'm kind of patching up on my Spider-Man. But now in deep it goes, Nikolai Ehlers. He goes over to the half boards. It'll be Romanov. Stopped over there. And now Kotkaniemi forces that one back out to center ice. Kotkaniemi into the middle. Stopped over for Lehkonen, and it's tripped over the Winnipeg goal. And what's that? We have a call? Stoppage of play? Do you think Mike Smith is going to ride out as Edmonton's number 1? Oh, man, I don't know. Sammy Nukiu to the box, though. Montreal power play. Okay, this is where we're going to see it. Let's see it. What's going to go on with the new Habs power play? New Habs power play. Let's go. Alex Burrows coached power play. Let's see how they do. I thought KK was in the box. Nah, man, it's the other Finn. Here's Weber. He goes back over. Oh, Suzuki didn't expect the pass there. But okay. Armia goes over to Weber. Now he finds Drouin, who goes over to Suzuki with a shot, and that one was blocked in front. Now the Jets will take this one back, a centering feed, and it's played back over to Drouin. Drouin, he goes up. Armia's in on the chase. 1:27 to go here in the man advantage. The Habs have control. Suzuki, back to the point, Weber. He goes over to the other side. Drouin will get this one back. He skates over to the side there to Foley with a shot, and easily gloved there by Connor Hellebuck. Okay, I see you. Do you commentate on every game on the Habs? Not every game. We tried to do other games too, but it's mostly been the Habs that we've focused on just because it's tough to find a bigger audience for the other games. I'm not a movie guy, but I'm definitely a doc guy. Lots of great documentaries out there. I see. That's cool. 1:08 to go in the man advantage, though. The Habs keep that one into the blue line. Kotkaniemi. He goes over, gets it back. Kotkaniemi in with a shot. The save made, or was blocked. I'm not sure. But now it's chipped all the way back down. I have high hopes for an Alex Burrows coached power play, considering all the backdoor tap-ins he got with the Sedins. Yeah, man. Last movie I watched was Avengers Endgame in theaters. That was 2 years ago, dude. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Unrelated, I know you're a nerd because both you and I collect Marvel Legends. Yeah. Got a lot of Marvel Legends. Look at Petrie's going to the box here. Want to talk about Marvel Legends? Got the Thor here. This is from the 2-pack. Still have the Deadpool, the Hitmonkey. Also have the Deadpool and the Deadpool 1 Deadpool in the closet over there. Do have a lot of Legends. Just kind of chilling out here, just hanging out, not really doing much because I haven't found space to display them. But yeah. What in the world is that penalty? Interference, man. But now we have 4-on-4. The Jets win the offensive zone draw. Pionk. He goes over to Dubois. Pionk gets it back. He's pressured really hard there by Byron on the boards. Now Dubois down low. Pushed off of it by Sherratt. And now coming back the other way is Edmondson. Edmondson with some room. Comes over the line. Side feed. There's a shot made by Deneau, and the rebound out in front. The loose puck is in the slot there. But Connor Hellebuck covers it up because, yeah, of course he does. He ran into Petrie. Yeah, no, that was a weird one, man. The last movie I watched was with my girlfriend. It was How to Train Your Dragon. That came out in 2019. Oh, that's a long time ago. That's a really long time ago, man. Oh, man. The second movie, I see. Okay. Should the Canadiens fire Claude Julien? I don't know, Chris. They probably should fire Claude Julien. It would be weird if they, like, you know, they didn't. You know? Man, at this point, you can do nothing but laugh at the referees this year. Yeah, pretty much. I've been addicted to the MCU. How's WandaVision? Anybody in the chat watching WandaVision? I haven't seen anything of it. I've been told to watch WandaVision, but no, I haven't seen it yet. Watched the entire universe in order. That is really good, though. It's a great use of your time, I think. Lots of, yeah. Yes, it's so good. There we go. Get the hype in the chat. Who's the most random player you could name off the top of your head? Steve Pinizzato. There we go. That's one. Any Canucks fans remember Steve Pinizzato? What a weird guy to think about. What NBA team is your favorite? You see, Ball Deep, I don't know anything about the NBA, and because I'm here in Canada, everyone likes the Raptors, so I guess I'll just say the Raptors, but yeah, I don't know too much about the Raptors. No, but my friend watches WandaVision, it's so funny. I see. I'm of the mindset you should win no matter what the refs do. Example, Sharks versus Knights Game 7. Yeah, they took advantage of that. Oh, man. What's going on with the Leafs fans trolling Caulfield for the Hobie Baker? It's just because they don't want to see Habs fans be happy. That's it. I would love to see have a heart monitor on me while I watch Habs games in the third period. These refs want anything against the Habs. What's my favorite color? It's orange. Oddly enough, even though my YouTube channel is all branded in blue. Look at Burrows on the coach there. What a guy. What a guy, Alex Burrows. But 4-on-4 expires in 4 seconds, and the Jets will elect to ride this one out behind their net. 4-on-4 is done now. The Jets have a power play as Scheifele sends it over. Right side, here's Wheeler. He squeaks into the zone, finds Scheifele down low. Weber takes him down, and it's centered. There's a shot made. That one was saved. Now Scheifele again. He'll stop this one on the half boards. Down low he goes. It's back out to Scheifele, who goes over to the blue line. Here's Kyle Connor. He's got some room. 45 seconds left on the man advantage. Connor lost a handle on it, and the Habs get this one to the blue line, but not out. It's kept in. Here's Connor again. Down low, Wheeler. In front! There was a shot attempt by Stasny. He lets it go. There's Connor with a one-timer. That one deflects wide and all the way back down into the Jets zone. Great movement there by the Jets, but just not too much oomph behind their movements, you know? They're getting it done, it's just they weren't getting it done, if you get what I'm saying. Pionk. The Jets set this one back over. Morrissey, he goes over to Scheifele, who squeaks in, down low. Scheifele again to Connor with a one-timer and an easy glove save there by Jake Allen 2 seconds to go on the man advantage. My favorite players of all time, Maxime Lapierre and Christian Ehrhoff. That's a great one right there. I think Eichel's going to stay in Buffalo, XQ says. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Digital Slayer, how you doing, man? Thanks so much for being here. I like how nobody's talking about how the New York Islanders go to the semifinals with barely any good goaltending. But now the power play is over. We're back to 5-on-5 as the Habs. Their centering pass is sent all the way back down, and the Winnipeg Jets will take this one back. I've always loved Johnny Oduya. Good player right there, yeah. Stanley Cup champion. Hello, how you doing, Jaybird Zed? Thanks so much for being here, man. 12:09 to go here in the second period, though. As Nick Suzuki will take the draw against Andrew Kopp. It's sent all the way up, and Forbert will play it back. Brem Jr. has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Brem. We are on the road to 23,750 subs. It's been a while since we've seen the subscription gift pop up. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. We've got about 22 hours to go before we expire our goal of 23,750. We're about 58 subs away, so if you like what you're seeing here, you like the commentary, then feel free to go over onto the channel, see if you like the videos, and subscribe if you really like them. That'd mean a lot to me, man. Thank you so much. Lego, why did the Islanders go to the semifinals? Because their defense was so good. Like, they just could not let in any goals. Not the goaltending specifically, but like the systems that Barry Trotz would run. Here comes a good rush from Montreal. It's broken up, and now the Jets come back the other way. 11:03 to go here in the second in a scoreless game. Ehlers, he gets taken down there. Oh, he's hurt. He is hurt real bad, and it looks like there's going to be a call there. He was really taken down hard on that play. Oh, man. Jeff Petry's going to go to the box again? Oh, boy. Come on, Petry. Petry, come on. Do you think the Habs are making improvements and playing better so far since they fired Julien? I'm not sure. I mean, they haven't scored yet, which isn't good, but you know what? They still haven't conceded a goal either in this game. Pretty sure the Isles will still be paying TPH by then. Why did the Islanders go to the semifinals? Barry Trotz in the Modern Trap. Yeah, that's why. What team do you think has the best defense in the North Division? On paper, it should be Montreal, I think, but Winnipeg looks really good defensively. But now Scheifele, he kicks that one off, and now the Habs send that one all the way back down. 1:36 to go here in the man advantage, and the Jets will take their time sending things up. Here comes Scheifele, in across the line. The Habs' clearing attempt is blocked. They send it in deep, and Shea Weber will be there, rips it all the way around. Now into the Jet zone it goes. Short-handed, though, the Habs keep this one in. Here's Paul Byron with a burst of speed in front, and he can't get a handle on it. Plays it back, a one-timer by Weber, and it deflects over into the corner. Nice short-handed offense here by Montreal, with 56 seconds left to go in the man advantage. I feel like Winnipeg is going to score here. I mean, Montreal's been playing pretty alright, I think. I think, at least. I think. But now it'll be Pionk. He goes over to Dubois. Dubois in front, a chance, a rebound, and two great saves there by Jake Allen. What a performance there by him. Oh, boy. He's doing really well in this one here. Hi, Lego Rocks. Brian, what's going on, man? Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate that. Random, I know, but TikTok or Vine? Neither. I was never really an avid user of any of those. But now to the blue line, it goes, a shot, and they score! Nikolai Ehlers, 26 seconds left in the man advantage. It's 1-0 Winnipeg. Jeff Petry in the box, and the Jets take a 1-0 lead, just past the halfway mark of the game. 9:22 seconds left in the second. Winnipeg is up 1-0. Wow, so Jaybirds, you were right, man. They did score on that man advantage. What a profit. One question, are you watching the game right now? Yeah, I'm watching the game right now. And it is 1-0. So there we go. The Habs the Habs shorthanded penalty killing unit. They were all right earlier, but yeah, they succumbed to an Ehlers goal with 9:22 to go. Hate to flex, but I was using TikTok when it was called Musical.ly. You see, I remember Musical.ly, yeah. I remember that, when that was the hot app in town. Fire Ducharme. Oh my gosh. There's a chance in front. Gallagher, he shoots, and that one was wide. Oh my gosh, that one looked really good. But now it'll be stopped over. Here comes Kotkaniemi. Out to the side. Here comes Tatar. A great pass in front. And that one was shot over the goal. Tatar had a breakaway. No. That one was so crazy. Here comes the Jets the other way. The energy is really picked up in this game. Kulak trying to get that one away from Lowry, who steals it. He tries to go for a shot. That one was wide. A rebound attempt by Dubois. He catches Kotkaniemi up high. That's going to be a penalty, as Jesperi Kotkaniemi getting high-sticked in the face there is enough for Dubois to go to the penalty box. Okay, so we'll see how things go from there, because the Habs are going to have themselves a power play advantage now. I'm really interested in seeing how this one goes. Tatar, how do you miss that? Yeah. Thomas Tatar, man, you probably should get that one. Like I think that's probably one that you should have. Sometimes I hate being a Habs fan. Reffing has been questionable, not gonna lie. Ehlers is on fire this year. Yeah, he is on fire, man. Oh, that was a high stick, yeah. Habs are my favorite team, but their PK isn't that good in my opinion. I mean, give it a few games, right? Like, it's only been, like, 3 or so games of Ducharme and Burrows doing their thing with this version of the Canadiens. Because, you know, special teams and all that, with a new system in place, it takes some time to get used to it, so I wouldn't really expect them to be, like, perfect right away. As a Canucks fan, I want the Habs to lose right now, Lincoln says. Oh, boy. Tatar for a U10 player? A 9-year-old? Do you mean like a draft pick for the 2020, I don't know, 2030 something draft? But yeah, no, the game is really, like, picked up with its energy, dude. Like, you can kind of see it. Both teams are really starting to get out there after that goal was scored. And now we have a power play for the Habs coming up. Deneau for a bag of pucks. Oh, man. But yeah, no, look at this. They're showing the replay of the Tatar breakaway. Come on, man. How do you miss that? That was really, really close, by the way. Really close there for Thomas Tatar. Can we pay someone to take Deneau? Alright, but now the Habs with another power play here. It's chipped back to the blue line. Here's Captain Shea. He goes over to Toffoli. Stops up on the left side. Toffoli back over to Weber. Goes over for a shot made there by Drouin, but it's deflected over the glass. And looks like it went onto the car. That looks really dangerous. Yeah, you really don't want to destroy the car over there. But now the Habs take it back again. And into the corner, Drouin. He goes over to the point. Weber with a shot, and that's a clear save there for Hellebuck. Ish. So some okay movement so far for the Habs on this power play, but not the up and away great results you would want. Okay, yeah, Hellebuck making some saves there. KK would be better if he didn't play 13 minutes a game. So the Jets send this one all the way back down. It'll be Captain Shea getting it back in his own zone. Here comes Weber. Across the blue line, drops it back. Suzuki. He goes over and finds Armia. Armia in the corner along with Suzuki, fighting off the check of two Jets. Back to the point it goes. Here's Weber. He finds Toffoli. Toffoli across. Oh, Suzuki went away. But he gets it back at the corner, so it's all good. Here's Drouin at the point. He finds Weber with a one-timer that's way wide. That was terrible. What was that? That was so far. Now Drouin again. Weber again. Another shot, and that one's deflected over the glass by the stick of Dylan DeMello. So they've been playing really far out to the perimeter, this Habs power play. It's not been too effective. We'll see what the other unit's able to do. We're scoring here. I could feel it. If Montreal loses, it's not going to matter much if Vancouver can't even win themselves. Yeah. Get a good deal on the car. Random question, but why do you use the old Twitter logo on the right corner? Because I don't have a new logo like this in this kind of style. I like the crack in the screen. It looks really cool. But now it'll be back down low. Tatar gets stripped of the puck there. It comes back to Kotkaniemi at the point. Kotkaniemi to Petrie, but Petrie mishandled it and it's outside the zone. Petrie, man, he's had a rough, tough luck stretch over here. The penalties and now the power play. Here's Gallagher out to the side. Tatar lost a handle on that one, and now it's chipped out, and Corey Perry has to chase after that one. 5 seconds left in the man advantage. Jeff Petrie starts out behind his own net. The power play is now over, and the Habs are still scoreless. Kotkaniemi shoots it to the goal. A save made by Hellebuck, and he covers up with the whistle. It's been kind of rough here for the Habs, eh? Do you think Danault will re-sign with the Habs? I don't think so. Lego, be a pro in NHL is scripted. All I know is when you get drafted, any team has a chance of drafting you 7th round. It's either Ducks or Wings who will draft you. The rest, I don't know. Really, is it? I'm not sure. There's another shot made, and that one was deflected away. Here's Danault now. Danault, back to the point. Edmondson tries to get it through, but it doesn't go. And now they'll be stopped up once again here. Pierre-Luc Dubois looking to the clock, skyward. Be a pro in NHL 21, yeah. Dallas is falling off. Man, I had a thought you should stream create, or be a pro, or franchise mode. That'd be interesting, but I don't know how engaging that would be, to be honest, because I kind of just go at 100 miles a minute when I do franchise. That's just how I play personally, so it'd be really different, like, playing it for YouTube, you know? But now here's Byron with a steal. He goes off the boards, tries to find Armia, but it's chipped out to the neutral zone, and here come the Jets back with speed, a shot made, and a save by Allen. Allen's been really good in this game, not gonna lie. He stops Dubois on that chance, but it's still a 1-0 Winnipeg lead. Do you speak French, Lego? Un peu. I say it every time. Like, I say the same thing every time, but, je peux comprendre un peu de français. Je ne pense pas que mon français est très bon. When Danault is on the ice, you know we're not scoring. Everyone who was here during the playoffs knows I think the Stars aren't great. They were just overachieving. But man, the Stars have Corey Perry. They're so good. I mean, Corey Perry's in the Habs now, but yeah. Hey, how are you? I'm that guy that speak French. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Still here watching the Habs game. Alright, Lego, I gotta go. That's all good, X-True Games. That's all good. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate that. But 49 beautiful people over here still checking out the stream. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much for being here. Well, he's speaking French, so going to assume he's a Habs fan. No, I'm a Canucks fan. I'm actually, I'm here in Vancouver, so we were forced to learn French in high school, so yeah. You can have a chat pick and choose 50% of the choices for any of the modes. Oh man, I don't know how I'd feel about that. That'd be a really interesting idea for sure. But now we're back over here. After... Say you're a Habs fan. Habs are my second favorite team. There we go. Alright, but now it looks like the Habs are going to have another defensive zone draw. It's won by Suzuki. He plays it back, and now things will go up the boards once again. Weber. He'll throw it over for Toffoli, who finds a man on the side. Sherratt with a shot, and that one was saved. Here's Drouin down low. He goes over to Toffoli once again. Tyler Toffoli here. He finds the man on the side. Drouin back to the point. Sherratt. In deep he goes. Suzuki. It's taken away by Winnipeg. Now Wheeler tries to get it out, but it's chipped back in once again. Say j'aime le hockey. Isn't it j'aime l'hockey, not le hockey? Because there's no H. L'hockey, yeah. Here's Suzuki in deep. Held up by Morrissey there. He lets it go to Scheifele. Now Armia picks it up. He finds Suzuki. A wide angle shot and he scores! Nick Suzuki! A very tight angle. You know who else did a goal like that earlier today? Cole Caulfield. Those really tight angles on the side. Caulfield did it today. Now Suzuki does it to get the Habs back on the board. It's tied 1-1. Let's go, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a goal. Look at that. Look at that. It's Armia on the side. He finds Suzuki. Such a tight angle. Caulfield did that too. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Connor Hellebuck, man. That's one you gotta feel bad about. It's 1-1. Oh my gosh. That was a great goal. It's 1-1, guys. It's 1-1. All right. So now the Jets will play it back over. Here's Kulak. Up he goes, and he finds DeMello, who plays it back the other way. Armia. He sends that one in deep. It'll be dropped over, and now stopped on the side once more. Kyle Connor. Oh, is that offside? I think it might have been offside. They played it back out. I'm not sure what happened there. Here's Dylan DeMello, though. He will go up for Ehlers. It's stopped, and now Jake Evans will go over. Now it's taken over by Andrew Kopp, and he goes over to the other side here. The Jets play it back up. It's forced to the neutral zone by the Canadiens, though. But now it's taken back over, and Corey Perry will be there on the side. Perry gets by one man, goes over to the other. Now Neil Pionk settles it back down for not Blake Wheeler. That's Derek Forbort, yeah. Speaking of Suzuki, how good is Ryan Suzuki supposed to be? Pretty good, too. Out in front it goes! Oh, there was a chance for Winnipeg, but it was played out. Here comes Deneau the other way. A 2-on-2, a 3-on-2. Tatar over the line. Out to the side. A save made by Hellebuck. What a toe save on Gallagher in front. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was crazy. I can't believe that one actually got stopped. Oh my gosh. Brendan Gallagher on the rush. Kicked out with the toe of Hellebuck, and now a scrum ensues on the other side. That was crazy, dude. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a save. A kick save made by Connor Hellebuck. Gallagher, man, he needs to get the elevation on that. He needs to get the elevation. He needs to get the elevation on that one, man. Don't think it would be bad to have Corey Perry on the penalty kill? I mean, yeah, I don't think that would be the worst idea in the world. Alright, but now it goes over, and the Jets will play it out. Winnipeg. They'll center it back over, and Edmondson's going to be there. A pass out in front, and the Jets will play this one back over. Jake Allen goes out of his net to stop it, but now in the neutral zone it's Drouin. He throws it up to Foley in deep. Chasing after that one, Jeff Petrie fights for that one on the half boards. Now it goes to Connor Hellebuck, and he has to stop that one there. Okay. Was there any fighting? Not really. Not really. No majors or anything like that. Do Canadian hate Quebec? I don't think so. But yeah, no, I'm kind of stoked out about this this game though, since Suzuki got back on the board. But now the Jets will take this one back. Scheifele, his pass is deflected and into the Habs bench. .203 left here in the second period in a 1-1 tied hockey game. Oh! Did that hit the guy in the head? It hit Burrows. No way. No way, Burrows. Hopefully you're all good, bud. Now here's a big power move, trying to force his way out in front. That one was wide. Lehkonen lost a handle, and here come the Jets the other way. It's Pierre-Luc Dubois. His pass is off of Sherratt. Now Wheeler sends that one back in deep to the corner. Dubois is there, so is Scheifele, but Sherratt steals that one again. Wheeler comes in to support. Sherratt takes it back. Kotkaniemi to Lehkonen, and he plays it back out to the neutral zone. Chasing in deep to Winnipeg territory, Sami Niku. He'll pick that one up and go over to Wheeler, who drops to his knees. What was that? He blew a tire there. And now the Canadiens are easily able to take that one back. Up the boards they go, and that one was icing because they couldn't touch up properly. Okay. Nico got shot in the face by PK Subban slap. Oh, man, really? I didn't see that. Oh. That's not great. That is really not great, actually, yeah. Canes get steals every draft. What team has caused the most fights this season? I'm not sure. What's up with the ice? So many people have fallen. Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it? Really does feel like that. Oh, look at that. Deneau was trying to find Gallagher, but he was going off on the bench, so he couldn't take it. Now into the zone, it's Corey Perry. He flips it to the goal. Hellebuck makes the save, and he covers up. Okay. Didn't Jake just sign with the Canucks, and now they want to trade him? Yeah. Asset management, right? It's a beautiful thing. What's up with PK? Why has his play been on the decline? I'm not sure. I don't know if I could actually label something with it, you know? It's just kind of how it's been. Canes get steals every draft. Yeah, they do. Hey, Lego, I'm back. What's going on, ND35? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. But 30 seconds left in the second period here. As a wraparound in front, Lowry couldn't take the shot. It goes right through the crease. Now the Habs. Nice little drop pass stolen away there by Lowry. 17 seconds left in the second. Drouin will have it once more. Plays it up the wing, and Tyler Toffoli brings it back into Winnipeg territory. There's a shot made. The rebound, it's loose, and Drouin couldn't shoot that one to the goal properly. What was that, man? 1 second left, and that will be the end of the second period here. It's now a 1-1 hockey game, as opposed to being 1-0, like it was earlier. How Canucks passed to super good to super bad? Because they lost a good amount of leadership, and they're not playing the same way. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's kind of how it's gone, to be honest, with the Vancouver Canucks. Waste of cap money. Oh, man. PK was my favorite player on the Canadiens. Yeah, I'm not surprised. PK was a very lovable player here on the Habs. Yeah, he gets $9 million still. Yeah, that he does. That he does. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us here. 48 beautiful people here in the stream. Wrapping up the second period between the Canadiens and the Jets. If you like what you see, then feel free to click that like button, make it blue, black, or white depending on your profile and or night mode. Also, feel free to help us out on the channel on our goal to 23,750 subs, because we have about 20-ish hours to do so, and we are at 23,692, so we're almost there, guys. If you like what you see, then feel free to subscribe and help us out. I'd really appreciate that, man. But yeah, either way, we're still out here. I subbed JBirdZ. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. For some reason, I think Streamlabs has been kind of glitched the past few months with the little GIF that we have for people that subscribe. It isn't really the most consistent, even though people are subscribing from our streams and all that. But thank you so much, though, man. I appreciate it. Thankfully, Nico wasn't hurt. I think it got him in the visor. It was a deflection. He didn't have a chance to duck. Okay, I see. So it's like the Niels Höglander thing that happened then. PK did good stuff outside of hockey when he was in Montreal. Yeah, he did. The charities and all that. Definitely love to see that. He's got a good heart for sure. Is Josh Morrissey top 25 D-man? I'm not sure. He probably is. He's probably like one of the best on the Jets, I would think. Who should I make my next NHL montage of? I'm not sure, man. Really depends. Who are you thinking about? Glad the Habs tied the game. Is Neil Pionk a top 10 D? I would probably say... I'd bet not, but you know what? He's been good this year. It's been very good. But yeah, I'm glad the Habs tied the game too, for sure. Definitely glad. Because it gives us a lot more excitement when we're watching what's going on, right? Definitely does. Hi, Jasmine, what's going on? Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate that. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about, though? We're still here in the period intermission, you know? We're just kind of waiting it out, seeing what's going to happen, but yeah. Tyler Myers not looking good on Vancouver. I mean, he's been looking better lately. And it's kind of misleading, because he's actually scoring points now. Like, he's one of the top producers on the team in terms of points. But defensively speaking, consistently speaking, you know, he's going to the box a lot. Still making some goofy plays, but yeah. Morrissey went to my high school. That's really cool, Al. According to Create a Pro in 2022-2023, is it Create a... Isn't it just Be a Pro? Like at different times, but our school has a shrine to him, really. I'm glad not the Habs tied the game. Yo, Toffoli is a top 5 goal scorer. Yeah, technically he is. What do you think about Sherratt and Weber together? Looked a lot better earlier in the season, I'd think. I'd want to give Romanov a chance, though. Try him out with Weber, see what that's like. You know, 2 big booming shots in the same pairing. I think that'd be really interesting to try out. Most underrated player in the NHL, David Perron. No, it's Jake Virtanen, because Jake Virtanen is so good and so valuable, and your team should really want to trade for this guy. Yeah. Guaranteed. Prospects. What about prospects, Jacko? What is it that you want to know about prospects? Was at Marshall's yesterday, and they had Edmonton Oilers and Jets hockey jerseys here at Edmonton, Alberta. Yeah, dude. My Oilers jersey, I got it at a Marshall's. So, yeah. Sometimes Marshall's does get some good stuff. The Oilers jersey I have, it's the green Army one. That is exactly what they should do. Weber, Romanov, yeah, I think they should do that as well. Pavel Zacha turning into a GOAT. Good. Pavel Zacha's like one of the only guys in that 2015 top end of the draft that isn't really doing like Mikko Rantanen, Connor McDavid, Brock Besser-like things. So it's good to see that he's finally starting to get there now. Thoughts on Bernier? Are you talking about Jonathan Bernier? Steve Bernier? Which Bernier? Is Carey Price's career over? Nah, it goes on for a long more time after this, man. For my Marshalls only has Jets and the Flames. I see. You see, like, when I went to Marshalls, it was in America, and they had Oilers and Flames. So that was it. But they had a really big variety of Oilers and Flames. Like, they had like 3 different kinds of Oilers jerseys, all blank. Then they had the Flames ones. They had 2, a home and away. And then they had the green Oilers one with the Army design. That's the one that I got for like $30. Jets prospects. Christian Vesalainen, man. Really good. You guys should be giving him more playing time. It's funny how Paul Maurice doesn't decide to do that. No, it's not. We just need to wait for him to find his way again. Carey Price? Yeah. It's Carey Price. Like, the guy will probably have some good games once in a while again, but yeah. Just gotta hope that it comes soon, right? Wow, they're showing the Habs scoring the Habs scoring chances on the TV though. This team has had some really good opportunities. They've just been not really making the best out of them. I developed Rafferty in NHL 21. He won the Calder and now wants a $6 million contract. Hopefully that doesn't happen in real life, but you know what? If it does, it means the Canucks would be doing something right. At least. 8 assists and 4 goals for the point streak. Wow, that's really good. In 9 games, too? Pavel Zacha, bro. He's finally getting up there. Maybe that's a video topic. I don't know. Maybe that's a video topic. Is no one going to talk about how JVR is 8th in points this year? Oh, that's been quite a good story, too. Van Riemsdyk, man. Romanov or Sergachev? I'm not sure. Price needs decent competition before he's reinterested, just like when Halak was there. That was such a long time ago, though. Do you see the Matt Dumba goal? No, I didn't see it. Was that the one in overtime? I'm not sure. I know the Wild won in overtime. I just don't know who scored in overtime. Should I accept this trade in fantasy? Gallagher for Batherson. Oh, man. If you think the Sens are on their way up, I'd say go for it, but Gallagher is still Gallagher at the end of the day. And as I say that, they're showing off the highlights of how the Sens ended up losing to the Flames again. Oh, boy. If anyone says Romanov over Sergachev, like RIP, yeah, I'd say Sergachev. But long term, I don't know. Sergachev is still really good. So, the overtime goal at the buzzer. Oh, I didn't see. Okay. I'll probably have to look for the highlights on that one later then. Is Mason Appleton underappreciated? I mean, he's been honestly a pretty good player every time I've seen him, so maybe. Maybe. Oh, man, there we go. I'm seeing the highlights right now. Look at the Subway jerseys here. The play out in front. Oh, what a nice little dangle there by Dumba. That is so good. That is so good. Sergachev and Parayko are my favorite defensemen in the league. Not Tyler Myers, Al? Oh, man. Hey, Lego. Hey, everybody. Cliff, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. We've been streaming for a while, just watching, the game. Hey, when we don't learn from history, it repeats itself. Subway, eat fresh. Don't pay goalies, yeah. Don't pay goalies like Calgary did for Markstrom, and the Islanders did for DiPietro. That Sergachev trade was a low point for Bergevin, yeah. Just remember that Torrey Krug is on the Blues? Yes, indeed he is. Yes, indeed he is. Hate that Parayko got the back injuries that derailed him from what he could have been. Yeah. That was really unfortunate to see for sure. Poutine or Poudin Chameur? I don't know what that second one is, unfortunately. I feel like I'm disrespecting a whole bunch of people by saying that I don't know what that is, but I don't know what that is. Hi, what's going on, Samar? How are you doing? Thanks for being here, man. I don't like Myers, but I support him because I think people think he's worse than what he is. Okay, that's fair. That's perfectly fair, BJ Ball, or excuse me, Al. Sorry, I was thinking of BJ Ballin because of his dislike for some of the Canucks D-men. Those are quite the wild jerseys, yeah. No expectation for the Sens, they're rebuilding, yeah. No expectation. Yo, Cliff, what's up? Cliff's getting some love in the chat, that's great to see. And Florida paying Bobrovsky $10 million, yeah. You know what, screw it, let's do the remote play over here. Let's switch over to the other one. We're here waiting for the period to come back, so, you know, let's just start doing this, because I'm in a position where I need to... If you know what's going on in Hockey Ultimate Team right now, you know that you're getting objectives for scoring goals and all that. So, yeah. We're in the period intermission for Montreal, Winnipeg, so somebody in the chat, please let me know when the game comes back. How about Jeff Skinner getting $10 million a year to get scratched every game? Yeah. That's such a weird goal by Suzuki. It is, but you know, Caulfield scored exactly the same kind of goal like earlier today for Wisconsin. So really good for the Habs fan base seeing those types of goals. I'll always say, if you have no expectations, you can never be disappointed. Yep, that is very true. Never hype yourself up in life, because it will lead to disappointment most of the time. Alright, can we go in here with Dietz? Oh, almost. I like Cole because we are the same height. 5'7"? Hey man, yeah, I like Cole too, because I'm 5'3", so it's nice seeing another short guy do his thing, even though Cole is still like a very significant amount taller than me. Hard to believe Skinner had 40 goals 2 years ago, yeah. Can you put the game on the screen? No, unfortunately not. We're still waiting for the game to come back either way, so... Oh, wow, that was a way, way high shot. About 5 minutes. Okay, I see. My knees hurt. Cam, what's going on with your knees, man? What's going on? Hopefully that's not permanent. Darn, guys, it's been 1 day. That's we are talking. What does that mean, though? So did Horvat the other night. Yeah, why, Cameron? What's going on? Hopefully things are all good, though. I still need to get, like, body checks and all that, so... We're still here trying to, Oh, that was a nice chance. Almost. Just playing on rookie here, just getting as many goals as we can. I like KK because he's pretty mint. That indeed he is. He's very mint. Oh wow, the remote play is actually lagging quite a bit. Let's switch things back up just to the normal scene here. Do you like the Jets? Who's your favorite Jet? I'm not like a huge Jets fan. I'm pretty okay with the Jets. But probably favorite? I don't know. I like Scheifele, but that's kind of a basic answer. I know that. I turned 40 in 3 days and noticing how weird pains in my back and hips are. I guess it's a part of growing older. Wow. Didn't realize that, Cliff. So we got Al's birthday in a few hours, and we got Cliff turning 40 in 3 days as well. We're getting a lot of birthdays over here. Oh, excuse me, we have not the same time for me because it's Sunday. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, it's now 12 over there on the East Coast, right. My top 6 in GM order: Laine, Pettersson, Miller, Horvat, Brock, and Texier. That's a great combination there. That's a great combination. Texier's a great player, man. Cliff, I'm turning 20. Halfway to you. Al, you're younger than me? I thought you were older. What in the world? You're 19 turning 20. Holy. I'm turning 21 this year, bro. That's actually crazy. I didn't realize that. No, it's Sunday. I have a presentation tomorrow and I need to practice. Oh boy. That's pretty significant, eh? I just did 6.5 miles today uphill. That's good for you, man. That is really awesome. No wonder your knees hurt. Go Habs go. Leafs suck, Jacob says. You're catching up, Al. Thanks, Samel. Man, I love how interactive you are with us in these times. I look forward to this stream, even though I'm a Devils fan. So thank you, Broski. Hey, man, I appreciate that. By the way, Broski, is that a Zach Ryder thing? Major WF pod thing? Or is that just a random comment? Yeah, man, I'm going to 22nd year uni. I see, Al. I see. Habs in panic mode. Game on. Yes, game on indeed. Game on. Let's go ahead and try to, what, is the third period thing going to come up here? No, it's not there yet. Alright. Also, I'm 21. How old are you? I'm 20 right now, turning 21 in the summer. That's just me saying broski. Oh, I see. Okay, that's all good. What is your presentation, Hab 16? Yeah, what is it? I'm a youngster. You probably thought that I was older because I work at a bar, but legal age in Alberta is 18. I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's kind of what I was, like, inferring. Because I know about Al. He's a big guy with a big beard, works at a bar, does his job well. Didn't expect that profile to be younger than me. But here we go. The third period is underway. We have ourselves the Montreal Canadiens, who tied things up really, really late. Alright, the third period button, is it there? No, it's not there yet. Okay, come on. Period has restarted. Yeah, I'm looking for the third period button here on the webpage. But now it'll be Pierre-Luc Dubois. He goes back over to the blue, or to his D pairings. And sending it back up, there's a long shot up high. Here's Derek Forbort in the neutral zone. Rips one off the backboards, but it's quicked off by Gallagher, and he finds Weber, who goes off the glass and out. The puck drops in the neutral zone. Forbort plays it back out, but it's brought back in. It looked like that was offside, but the play continues afterwards. Alright, there we go. Third period button. It's there. Alright, we just gotta wait for it to update properly. But now here's Jeff Petrie. Petrie will go over to Edmonton. Now Kotkaniemi will go back in deep. Rips it around for Armia, who gets stopped over on the side there. There's a long shot made, and that one's stopped by Connor Hellebuck. I'd rather listen to your play-by-play than sing. Really, that's very kind. That's a very kind compliment there, Cliff. I think Harner Einsing does a great job, though, especially for being a rookie commentator in English at least. But now the play is dropped down in Winnipeg territory. Kyle Connor will try to go off the boards, but it's held in. Armia with a shot kicked away by Hellebuck. The Jets go back the other way. Now it's a foot race into the Habs zone. Ehlers gets it into the middle. It was stopped before it could get to the man in front. Now Armia will backhand that one up the wing. It's out to the neutral zone and controlled there by Sami Nikiu. Kyle Connor goes over. Stasny tries to send it in. But the Habs get it back in their own zone. Corey Perry now in the neutral zone. Tries to play it up forward, but it ends up on the stick of Forbort. He goes over to Pionk. Habs touch up offside, so we'll have a stoppage of play here. 17:45 to go in the third period. We're still here in a tied 1-1 hockey game. So it was really tight here. Okay, bye everyone. Gotta go. That's all good for Josh and Fire. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's alright. Connor McDavid, I thought it was a bit much. I see. But now Derek Forbort will go over to the side. It's dropped back and now into the neutral zone once again. Forbort will pick it back up. He throws it over to Perreault, who chips it in deep. He goes back down behind. Here's Jonathan Drouin now. Picks up ahead of steam. Cuts into the middle. Dropped off, and Perreault is going to be there, but not before Weber throws it in off the end boards, and that one was chipped on goal there. Tyler Toffoli almost with a chance. Toffoli now trying to steal it back, but Morrissey will take that one behind his own goal instead. Josh Morrissey hanging out behind his own net there. Plays it over, and now it's ripped around. Shea Weber's going to be there. Plays it over to Tatar, and now Philippe Deneau finds Tatar once again. In deep it goes here. Picked over by Forbort, he finds Dubois. Up they go, 3-on-2, the Jets into the Habs zone. Dubois across, Wheeler tries to send it on goal, but it's off a stick and over the net. Have you noticed that the team names in NHL 21 sometimes disappear from the scoreboard in-game? Really? I haven't noticed that, actually. That's a really interesting observation there. Put Thatcher Demko in net. Toffoli would have buried it. Yeah, that's how it goes. That is really how it goes. Oh, boy. Crazy how that always works out that way, man. Chara on Pacioretty. Now we're really going back there, eh? Here's Kopp behind the Canadiens' net. It's played back to the blue line and chipped out to neutral ice. Armia's in on the chase. Here comes Yoel Armia. First to it, he backhands that one through the crease. Nobody there to tap it home. And now the Jets will play it back out. Here's Arturi Lehkonen. He dangles his way into the zone, forcing his way up into the boards, and there was a nice centering pass. Nobody there to get it, though. As now Alexander Romanov will take things back and circle it the other way. He'll get things right back onto his own stick. Romanov goes over. Paul Byron here. Byron to the net. A backhander through the crease. To the blue line it goes, and another shot that's wide. And with 15:07 to go here in the third period, Edmondson finds Petrie. In deep it goes to the Jets zone once again. And it deflects back out to neutral ice where Jeff Petrie picks it up and he waits again. Y'all watch the KHL? Not really. Not really. Probably should, though. It seems like very entertaining hockey. This is a tight game? Yeah, it is. It really is a tight game here. At the same time, we all thought Chara ended his career. Yeah, this is a long time ago for sure. But now picking things right back up. Here's Derek Forbort with a chance. He squeaks it through the crease. Nobody there. Dubois on the other side picks it up. He gets taken down by Suzuki, and it's played back out to the blue line. Pionk has to hustle to get that one back. Forbort picks it back up. He goes over to Scheifele, who's challenged hard there by Tatar. Haven't really seen too much of Tatar in this period. Really interesting to see how he's being deployed here now. But now it's Nathan Beaulieu. Beaulieu with some room to skate. He goes up for Kopp, who rips it in and all the way around. Romanov is there. Stopped over for Deneau. He plays it up. And now a long pass goes over to Tatar, picked away there by Morrissey, who's got some speed. Morrissey, the drop pass. Kopp in front, swatted away there by Edmondson. Good play. Now Gallagher the other way. A 2-on-2 rush. Gallagher with a shot. It's behind the goal. Deneau picks it back up. He lost a handle, but Petrie is there with a shot off the end boards. Gallagher on the rebound tries to get it, but he drops it off instead for Edmondson. Now Petrie at the blue line with a shot, and that one was wide. Do you know any KHL teams? If yes, what's your favorite? I know a lot of teams. I don't really have a favorite, though. Probably, there's a shot made by Kotkaniemi. Oh boy, that one was wide. Probably just SKA St. Petersburg, I guess, because all the good players are there. Allen dangerously plays that puck behind his net. It's stolen away there by the Jets, though, as Stastny sends it right back in. Allen once again plays it around. Nice fast-paced hockey here in the third period with 12:31 to go. As Kyle Connor chases after that one, he's fighting for that one with Armia. But in deep it goes for Edmondson. Edmondson to to Byron. The puck deflects off of Jake Evans' head, it looks like. Evans trips that one in deep. He'll go after that one. He's got a man in front, but a displayed block right there by the defender. There's another drive from the blue line, wide of the goal here. It deflects back out to neutral ice and into the Habs zone, and that will be icing. Really good fast-paced pace of play here in the third period, though. I'm liking what I'm seeing a lot by this Habs organization. Both teams, actually. They're both doing a pretty good job, I think. Also, Claude Lemieux on Chris Draper. Claude Lemieux's on my hut team. He is indeed on my hut team doing his thing. Sorry I left. I went to watch the game. That's all good, man. That's all good. Alright, but here we go. An offensive zone draw for Montreal. Suzuki loses the draw here. Sami Niku goes up the wing, and it looks like that'll go all the way back down. Not enough for icing, though, as Sherratt will get there, fighting off the check of the forward there. I can't tell the numbers. Now here's Nick Suzuki. Over to the side. Drouin into the middle. A shot made. The rebound is loose. Great save there by Connor Hellebuck. Now it's picked up once again by the Jets. In they come. Dubois chasing after that one down low, but it's swatted out to the side, and Drouin will go over to Weber. Picked up there by Ben Sherratt. He finds Gallagher fresh off the bench. Gallagher chips that one in. Perreault is going to be there first, though. He finds Scheifele. Now Edmondson will go back over to Petrie. And the Jets will center it back the other way, but icing looks like it's going to be the call once again. I like this pace of play, man. It's fast. We don't have any stoppages. We don't have any commercial breaks. It's feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good for sure. But now getting it right back, Kotkaniemi, he'll go over to the point. Here's Jeff Petrie. His shot is deflected. Lehkonen, down low, tries to steal it away, but Scheifele gets there first. Scheifele chips it up. Perreault with Wheeler. Perreault in on the chase after the Wheeler. Dump in out in front it goes. Wheeler couldn't get a handle on it. Now Perreault. The pass back to the point. Forbort to the right side. A shot made, and that was saved with the glove. In front it goes again. Wheeler pulled the trigger. Couldn't get it on goal. And two very dangerous scoring chances there for the Winnipeg Jets. As it goes back over to Winnipeg territory. Stopping it up here is Neil Pionk. He'll wait for his team to complete a change. Pionk to the side. Beaulieu will chase that one in deep. Now, Romanov is going to be there. Romanov. His pass to Gallagher. Centered back for Kulak, who wrists it in hard. In deep it goes for Tatar. Plays it back. Beaulieu's there. Chops it around. Can't get by Gallagher. Now it's out in front, and looked like... I can't even... It looked like Morrissey was kind of like hugging the puck there as he fell down. That was a weird play. Now we have ourselves a stoppage of play, and it looks like we're going to have the first commercial break in a long time. It's been a while. For real, though, can't wait to end off the Canadian division. I love cheering for every single Canadian team, so this year is painful for me. Yeah, Samuel. Honestly, me too, low-key. Do you have any other hobbies other than hockey, video games, and making YouTube videos? So, not really. I'm late. Keep up the good work, Lego. Hey, I appreciate that. It's Hyperman. Thank you so much. We'll see if the notification pops up on the screen here in a little bit. There we go. There we go. I appreciate that. It's Hyper. Thank you so much. I swear this team gives me anxiety. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all to see that. It's a bit too early to rate Dominic Ducharme. Yeah, I think it is a little bit too early, but you know what? He's been okay. Kaprizov for Calder? Yeah, it's kind of his to lose at this point. Like, to be completely honest, it is pretty much his to lose. What do you think of the most underrated team in the NHL? I don't know. Florida, maybe. Really depends. There are a lot of different, yeah, there are a lot of different teams that are pretty underrated, I think. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out here with us again. Looks like they're doing a feature on Tyler Toffoli. That's interesting. $65 likes on the stream for 64 people watching. That is awesome to see. Thank you so much. Also, help us out on the road to 23,750. We are about 50-ish subs away with about a few hours to go. Yeah, a few hours to go. So we'll see how we're able to get there. Who do y'all think is going to win? I'm not sure. Who's your favorite defenseman on the Habs? Romanov. Absolutely, Romanov. He is a very good player, and I'm a big fan of him. For sure. For sure, it's Romanov. But now here's Sherratt. He'll go all the way around. Stopped up there by Drouin. Here's Tyler Toffoli. He brings it out. Sherratt will lead the rush. His shot is off of a stick and touches the glass. But now it's back over for Weber with a long drive. A nice shoulder save there by Connor Hellebuck. Now Drouin on the half boards, plays it in deep for Toffoli. Weber's going to be there, though, as the puck gets centered out to the neutral zone. Here's Suzuki. Picks it back up with some speed. He shoots, and that one's off the end boards. Deflects over to Dubois, who drops it off for Ehlers. Ehlers, the goal scorer in this game, comes into the middle. Here's Forbort with a shot to the net, and Dubois with the tip. It was saved. Edmondson now to Petrie. He goes up for Corey Perry. It's off of his stick, and Forbort plays it back. Pionk wrists it all the way back in, where Petrie's going to find Edmondson. He'll go up the boards. Some congestion there by the Jets to take it back, and now they have it in the neutral zone. Forbort drives it all the way back in. Edmondson over to Dubois. He takes it away, and now here comes Jake Evans, leading the rush into Winnipeg territory as the Habs complete a change. Give me a team. I'm testing your luck. Headed to FanDuel. A team out of what? Like, who are the available choices? Here's a long dump in from the Winnipeg players as they send it in to Habs territory. Kotkaniemi plays it back out. Lehkonen forces it into Winnipeg territory now. Sami Niku. His pass is off the stick of DeMello. He has to chase after that. We're in the neutral zone once more. Armia takes it back over, and the Habs will regroup in their own zone. Here's Armia off the boards. In deep he goes. Kotkaniemi chasing that one behind the Winnipeg goal line. Nathan Beaulieu finds a man. And now Ehlers rips it all the way back into the Habs zone. Kyle Connor is there on the half boards fighting off Weber for it. Ehlers is there too. It's chipped back off the end boards by Weber, and Tatar finds the man up top as the Habs break back in the other way. Beaulieu with the steal. Lots of back and forth hockey here being played as both teams are just trying to find that perfect break-in attempt. Here's Gallagher. He backhands that one in. Gloved down by Beaulieu. Picked over by Deneau. A nice pass to Tatar. Wraps it around the goal. He's got the puck still. To the blue line. A shot made. The loose rebound in front. It was shot wide. Gallagher had an open net, but he missed. Now Sherratt over to the side. Another chance. That one was saved by Hellebuck this time. Armia tries to find the blue line. A second attempt goes well, and now Petrie chips it in on the other side there. Heavy defense by Beaulieu. Finds Morrissey, and now the Jets come back the other way. 6:02 to go here in the third period. Here's Josh Morrissey. Up the wing to Dubois. He sends one all the way in around on the other side. Edmondson backhands that one to Petrie. Drouin back to Petrie again. Petrie with a long pass to Foley with the tip. It's up in the air. Pionk gets it to Foley. The shot made. A save by Hellebuck there. Oh, man. Price has made some amazing saves this year, but then lets in crazy weak goals. Yeah, low-key. There's a chance in front. Drouin spins, shoots. Oh, that one was blocked. He had an open net. He just couldn't backhand it. Oh, boy, this one's getting crazy, guys. This one's getting really wild. As Edmondson goes over for Drouin. Drouin, he finds Petrie with 5:11 to go here in the third period. The Habs bring it back in. Here's Toffoli with a chance. That one was kicked away. Lehkonen with a chance, and that one was tipped. Oh, man, that was blocked after the tipping attempt. Here's Sherratt with another shot in the glove. Save by Hellebuck. He stops up. We have a stoppage of play. 5 minutes to go here in the third period, and it's been really, really close. Oh, man. But Cliff is coming in here. All the best, Lego. Got a bonus in my pay and want to share. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Cliff. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the kindness that you have spread over here onto the stream. The gift that keeps on giving, the goal horn over here. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Oh, man, that was yeah, Cliff hype in the chat. Let's get some Cliff hype. That is great. The net hasn't moved in 100 years. Why can't we hit it? That's a great comment. I like that. Very feisty. But yes, we are still out here, still grinding away, still watching the game here. It's been really tight, man. It's been really tight. You love to see the competition over here really picking up the way that it has. But yeah, oof, we got a break. That's good. Much needed break. Montreal is dominating in shots. Yeah, they are. But honestly, the Jets have looked really good too. It's been a pretty even game, I think. What time is it for y'all? It's 9:30 here in Vancouver, BC. I kind of need to catch my voice, honestly. All right, here we go. The game is back. calling it the refs will give a bad penalty to the Habs. Oh, man, I would not be surprised. Would not be surprised. 16 blocks for the Jets. Wow, that's a lot. 9:27 p.m. PST. Yeah, man, Cliff's over here in the West Coast with us, man. Meanwhile, it's past midnight in Montreal. But as the puck drops, Montreal takes it back, Lehkonen with a long shot, and that one was into the glove of Connor Hellebuyck. Hellebuck's been pretty good, too. Like, there were a few times where he kind of got bailed out, but he's been pretty solid. Made some pretty solid saves on, like, Brendan Gallagher, for example, that I think probably should have gone in. It's just that they didn't. Because of the very good saves. Yeah, that's the point that I'm trying to make here. But now the puck is dropped. Winnipeg controls off the draw once again. It'll be taken over here and back into Winnipeg zone, or territory. As Nathan Beaulieu will calmly assess things as he skates it up. Here's Armia now. Over the line he goes. Lehkonen's on the right side. He tries to find Armia again. But now Ehlers tries to steal it back. Here's Sherratt at the point. There's a shot made and that one was wide. Okay, that was not great. But now it's stolen back out onto the side. And the Jets will play this one back out forward. Kulak over to Gallagher. Gallagher out to the side here. Tatar with a shot. Deneau trying to chase that one. Romanov gets it around instead. Here's another play down at the line. It's Thomas Tatar. He lost a handle on it. Now Scheifele picks it back up. He's got a man on the side. It's Derek Forbort. He chips it all the way back in. And now the Canadiens will control in their own zone. Drouin finds the D-man on the side there. And they'll just wait it out. Romanov here, behind his net. Appleton guarding him heavily. Look at the shot attempts. 76-33 for Montreal. That's crazy. That is crazy. Is the full finish line in effect tonight? I'm not sure, but we've seen Armia and Kotkaniemi out there together a lot. Here's Toffoli, though. Suzuki in front. Drouin! Oh, he couldn't take it. There was a chance in front. And it's stopped by Hellebuyck. Oh, man. That one was so close. Lainer, Dubois, and Winnipeg, both are pretty good, I think. Both are pretty good for sure. But, Drouin with a great chance over there. Raybro coming in here with the super. Thank you so much for that, Raybro. Get the super sticker in there. The gift that keeps on giving, the Marchand crying gif. It's the favorite gif of mine right there. OT hype, he says. Okay, we'll see if we get some OT in this game. You think that Gallagher goal versus Ottawa should have counted? Yes, I do think it should have. I do think so. But yeah, thank you so much, Raybro. I appreciate that. Man, these shots, it's like 40-18. Yeah, it is. Drouin, dude, he almost got it, though. Yeah. Quite unfortunate for Jonathan Drouin. Hope we don't go to overtime. The Habs are not made to be good in 3v3. Yeah, they've been really bad in 3v3 so far. Recently, at least. I think they were okay against Vancouver in the first one that they played. Or, excuse me, no, the first one they played was Toronto. Yeah, that was bad. Marchand crying looks like when he flops in the shootout game against Philly. That's a classic. Absolute classic for sure. Alright, but here we go. Let's see if a team is able to get things done. Drouin is playing really good this season. He is. It's just unfortunate that the rest of the team is kind of, you know, crap in the bed over here. Habs look great even though the game is tied. I think both teams look really good. Like, Winnipeg's really hanging in there, and they don't look like they're just clinging on for dear life, you know? Even though the shots kind of tell that kind of story, like, they're still here doing really well, I think. They could have scored a number of times. How would you rate the Drouin trade with Tampa so far? Oh, it's not great. Sergachev is looking really, really good. But, yeah. Here's Edmondson in his own zone, taking it right back. And now into the into the Winnipeg zone it goes. Yeah, icing is the call. Marchand crying somehow makes my heart smile. I'm not a Habs fan, but when they'll be stacked, man. Ryan has just subscribed too. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate that. We're on the road to 23,750 subs, so if you see the channel, you like what you see, then please help us out. We're like 50 subs-ish away from our goal here. Especially D-Man, Struble, Gooley, Norlander, Romanov, Harris. Yeah, they've got a great defensive core coming up soon. I guess Weber too, because Weber's going to be here forever, so you can probably include him there. But now Edmondson chasing that one back into his own zone. Ehlers picks it up. Finds Kyle Connor with a nice little spin move, dipsy doodle. Connor, in deep, nobody there. It's just given away to Edmondson. He plays it all the way down to center ice, where the other number 44, Josh Morrissey, drives it in. Petrie to Edmondson. Back to Petrie behind the net. Ehlers gives him a tough time. It's held down low behind the goal. Armia's in there looking for it. Stasny's looking for it too. It's jammed in between a skate, and Petrie kicks that one away. Good play there by Jeff Petrie, but Suzuki has a hard time playing it back out to capitalize. Now Jonathan Drouin chases that one back. The Habs are kind of hemmed into their own corner here still, and now getting a change on their way, they'll finally have some room to break out. Petrie, a long pass up, deflects into the Jets zone, no icing on the play. Pionk goes around to the other side. 1:32 left here in the third period. Looks like both teams are kind of playing for overtime. That's just kind of what it feels like here. Hope Caulfield plays in the NHL or AHL this season? Oh yeah, I hope so. But Pionk trying to fight for it. Barely gets it over to Scheifele. Scheifele backhands that one over to Montreal territory, and both teams go for a change. Here's Sherratt. He goes off the boards. Gallagher tips it, but the Jets come away with it here. Mason Appleton. He gets shoved along the boards there by Shea Weber. And the puck battle ensues still. Deneau. He's right there. Tries to get it up. Here's Tatar now. Did you see the hit that Subban did on Marchand? Oh, I didn't see that. I gotta look at that soon. I want Deneau to score. Yeah, me too. The guy kind of deserves it, to be honest. Just with all the hate that he's been getting. But now out it goes for Ehlers. Thrown over for Petrie. Petrie now to Gallagher. Gallagher over to the other side. 17 seconds left in overtime. In the third period. There's a long shot made. Blocked in front. A Winnipeg Jet is down on the play here as Suzuki goes back to his own D. And Jeff Petrie will just wait it out behind his own net to end off the third period. And that is it. That's regulation. We're tied 1-1 at the end of the third period after Neil Pionk blocked a shot fearlessly. He's down there in pain. Oh boy, this has been crazy. Who's the Blues goalie for the future, Binnington or Husso? I gotta probably Binnington, right? I hope they prove me wrong, but I don't think we can win in overtime. Oh, please, no overtime. Overtime hype. Yes, guys, overtime hype for sure. Look at Pionk, though. He got really hurt blocking that shot in front. I guess the Habs got a point out of this game. Yeah, but the Jets got a point too, and the Jets are just above Montreal in the standings, so we'll see later down the line how effective that is in terms of the, the standings and all that. But yes, 3-on-3 overtime. That's what we have here in store. You can see Ducharme doing his magic here, talking to the guys. I predict that one of the teams will win by a score of 3-2. Yeah, you know what, Cliff? I don't know if you're going to be wrong there. I think you're going to be pretty correct, pretty spot on. I'll bet that as well. 2-1 hockey game. Oh, did I say 3-2 earlier? No, I should have said 2-1. I read that improperly. I hope they put Kotkaniemi in overtime. That's the one thing they never do. I don't understand why. Well, we'll see. There's new coaching staff now, so we'll see how they're able to do that. I do think there's probably going to be some changes. Like, I don't really expect them to play the same way like they did under Julien in overtime. Now we'll see if Ducharme is a good coach. It depends on Sherratt and 3v3. Yeah, we'll see for sure. I know I'm late, but hello. What's going on, Donut? How are you doing? Better late than never, right? Happy to see you in here. I appreciate that. I'm kind of nervous. Me too. I'm nervous, just like Jordan Binnington. Want to see how this game is going to go for sure. All right. But here we go. 3-on-3 overtime. Is it updated on the website? No, it's not. Okay. Overtime commences, and the Jets will start out with a rush. Here's a 2-on-1. Over in front for Stastny, who's saved by Allen, and the rebound is off the post. Oh my goodness, that was a chance. The Canadiens, with a look now, they go all the way down to Hellebuck, who plays it over for Ehlers. What a mad scramble that was. Now here's another 2-on-2 opportunity. It's Kyle Connor, cuts into the middle, circles back to the point man. A shot by Ehlers, a save made, and they score! It's 2-1 Winnipeg. And that's it. That's it. The Jets win. All it took was like 36 seconds for the Jets to come back and win. And that is exactly what they do here. Who was that? Ehlers again? Looked like it was Ehlers, or the guy who was over onto the puck there after Ehlers. Yes, Stastny. Paul Stastny over there. All right. I hate overtime. Man, what the hell? Yikes. Guys, man, the Habs fan base, oof, we're feeling bad about this one here today. Paul Stastny in overtime off the Ehlers shot. The Habs didn't even have a chance. They literally did not have a scoring chance in that overtime. They didn't. Kyle Connor goes over to Ehlers, who shoots. It's right there, and Stastny is in the crease to take away the garbage and put it in. That does not feel good if you're a Habs fan. It really doesn't feel good. But darn, that doesn't feel good at all. Oof. Oh boy. Get out of the way, Dano. Yeah. So no offense. Thankfully, if we do make it to the playoffs, there's no 3v3. Booyah, go Jets, Incognito says. The Habs owned Winnipeg that game, but the Habs suck in overtime. Ah, man. Unfortunate how that game ended up. This is like the Canucks the last two overtimes, yeah. Low-key. It was 40-18 in shots. How did we crumple so bad? Because the Jets, they had good shots. The Habs just kind of started, they just did the same thing where they threw it around from everywhere. You know, it doesn't really surprise me that they had so many shots, but it doesn't really feel like they were the better team, by a huge margin like the shots would indicate. Our annual 8-game losing streak continues. Oh, man. I feel bad for you. I mean, yeah. That, Habs are downright trash in overtime. Eesh. Well, anyways, guys, that's my time. I gotta get out of here, so thank you so much for hanging out with us here on the stream. As always, likes, supers, subscriptions, all that stuff, I appreciate that so much. Thank you to everybody who's been hanging out with us here. Incognito, Jaybird, Hab16, Sied, Cameron, Noah, Price, Rick Roller, Maddox, Maya, Slippery, Cliff, Jaybird, Stoob, Noah, Simel, our wonderful mods, BJ Ballin, Zess, Al. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I gotta eat. It's been a while. I really do have to eat. So that's Trolls 99. And bye.